Let's go, nigga. Yeah. It's your boy. Diddy Pop. Herbside. Big guns. I'm Bill Blast, Cool G Rat. Crack spots in Brooklyn with an 18. Raised the murder rate out in Brooklyn. Tight robbed his own mom's church in Brooklyn. We was wild in the tunnel. Niggas got their shine took.
Boy, I'm so Brooklyn, niggas know my name. Said they said every time a nigga missing their name. Had to do it for the dollars, I ain't do it for fame. Had to shoot 100 niggas just to work on my aim.
We ain't aiming at your leg, double tapping your brain.
Leave his body on the floor, blood flow in the drain.
They light candles on Brooklyn, nigga, you know how we play.
This whole team get it, spread love the Brooklyn way.
I did drive-bys, nigga, book dice games, nigga. From picking after Blake, Birdman, the Miller.
My gun game sick, can't name a nigga iller. Had to fire on this nigga just to show him I was realer.
I had to fire on my man, he was fucking with the eye.
Had to fire on this nigga, he was talking to the cops.
Had to fire on the nigga, he was fronting on my block.
Man, I fired on this nigga, he was looking at my watch.
I'm so Brooklyn, nigga.
And when I'm out of town, they call me Brooklyn, nigga.
From Detroit to LA to NC, nigga.
From Jersey back to the Barclay, nigga. To Labor Day parades on the Parkway, nigga.
The Callaloo dumbing in the Ark, my nigga.
I remember from the lab, Lenny Spark, my nigga.
I rep East New York from the start, my nigga.
And Crown Heights, y'all got my heart, my nigga.
Yo, top of the top, let's go. You are now rocking with the motherfucking best, excuse my language. We got Dog Soldier in the building. We got Keisha in the building. We got Dunbars in the building. We got Truth Lady in the building. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. You see that beautiful picture right there? And now I'm back. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody for pulling up in the building, for giving me some of your time. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to come and chill with me. Back to this content, back to this work. Devil be gone. You know, that's the first thing I'll be telling them when I jump on the board. Devil be gone, because they everywhere. They coming in all disguises. They coming as friends. They coming as foes. They coming as your woman. They coming as your man. They coming as a teacher. And shout out to the Truth Lady. Yesterday when we was in Velo chat or whatever, I seen Truth Lady. Truth Lady, I watched his chat from the beginning to the end. And they showed the chats or whatever, and Truth Lady really stands on what she says. She says she always tries to go places and encourage people to think about certain things from a realistic point of view, but people just don't listen to her. And she was one of the people too in Velo chat that was saying, yo, don't quit. Just go reevaluate and come back who you are, who you truly are. Put all the characteristics to the side, put all the extra stuff to the side. Just come back who you are. And Truth Lady told him she feels as though that he'll have a great acceptance. Me too. Pamela, I see you in the building. The Nile is popping up. Like I said, I don't want nobody to think I'm a DJ Velo advocate, because I'm not. I don't want nobody to think that I'm going to be on a stage with DJ Velo screaming Kumbaya, because I'm not. I don't want nobody to think I'm going to be in his chat, because I'm not. I don't want nobody to think I'm going to be on his platform, because I'm not. That was all because my man Craigo hit me yesterday. And I got a divine calling from up top, from the Most High, to go over there and speak on certain things. So I took it upon myself from a morale point of view, to go over there and try to speak some peace into a situation. That's on a morale point of view. See, the morale point of view is something very, very strong. If you have integrity, if you have principles, and you're not selfish. There are a lot of people that are selfish. There are a lot of people that are very, very selfish, and they're possessed by the spirit of being selfish. That's all spirits, y'all. People don't want to think about it. Just like when people are possessed with a spirit to have sex, they're possessed with a spirit to eat. They're possessed with a spirit to steal. You know what I'm saying? They're possessed with a spirit to fight. These are all spirits. People don't want to interact with, but these are all spirits. Always a queen salute. Appreciate you for pulling up. You already know it's another day alive, another day free. Let's get into this work and let's get into this work. Salute. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yeah. Cosmology Bay, I see you in the building, beloved. Pardon me, y'all. I'm smoking on that ooh-wee. Smoking on that ooh-wee. You dig what I'm saying? We got some stuff that I think we should talk about today because you know you're now rocking with Big Dice, and this is News at Noon. This is not the Wake the Fuck Up show, but every show I'm on, I'm going to drop a jewel or two, hoping that you grab it and wake the fuck up. But this is the News at Noon. This is the News at Noon. Shout out to all the people that acknowledge my journalistic point of view on YouTube. I really, really mean that. Shout out to Artist Morrison. When he came up here last night, he said, yo, Dice, all jokes aside, like he said it, like you be getting on my nerves, Dice, but you got the potential to be the next one to blow. You got the potential to be the next big one. Do everybody remember what I said to him? Is anybody remembering what I said to him when he told me that? When he said, yo, Dice, you got the potential, nigga. You the next one. Even though I've been told this, shout out to Zeke Black. Shout out to the elder Zeke Black. Let me tell you what Zeke told me months ago. Let me tell you what Zeke told me months ago. Zeke, that's my friend. I'm letting that be known right now. That's my bro right there. That's my brother, nigga. Fuck that. Nigga got a problem with Zeke. They got a problem with me. I'm letting that shit be known right now. I don't give a fuck if it's a petty problem. I don't give a fuck if it's a light problem. I don't give a fuck if it's a problem he started. Nigga got a problem with Zeke. They got a problem with me. Facts. Take it how you want to. He told me about 6-7 months ago, he said, yo, Dice, you got the motherfucking potential to be the biggest nigga on YouTube. I told him the same thing. I don't want it. Look at the problems I'm having now. Matter of fact, look at the problems I've had. Over what? Me being dragged into shit. But you know what? I cannot say everything was everybody else's fault because some of the things that I was dragged into, I inserted myself into trying to be a friend. Trying to be a friend. So you know what? Something that I be telling people all the time, I have to learn to understand that. Big Dice, mind my fucking business. That's a fact. Mind my fucking business. So the people that I understand or overstand are not receptive to God and don't understand that a person wasting their time, not wasting their time, a person that's using their time, which is valuable, to express to you a danger that is in front of you. If you don't acknowledge that and welcome that with open hands, you're a goddamn fool. So whatever's supposed to happen to you is supposed to happen to you. A conversation that somebody gives you can stop you from going to jail. A conversation that somebody gives you can stop you from arguing with in your home, male or female. A conversation could stop you from blowing a nigga brains out. A conversation could stop you from getting your brains blown out. Because a lot of niggas think they so tough that they just gonna have a victorious battle all the time. Them the first signs of suckers. Them the first signs of people that's lying to y'all. You ain't gonna win all. I done lost a couple. I've lost one. I can't even take that though. I can't even say that, even though I take that as a loss. I've lost one fist fight, but I was fighting 6 people. I've never lost a fair one. I'm not saying I fought everybody in the world, but I fought some of the best. I fought some of the best, hand to hand, mano to mano, no knife, no gun, no grabbing, no all that bullshit, hugging and wrestling like we in a mud fight. Nah, niggas putting their hands up and rocking, nigga. I done fought some of the best. I ain't never lost a fair one. Nope. Bring a nigga on YouTube to say he beat my ass. Bring a nigga on YouTube to say he beat my ass, and I'm pulling up right now. Nigga, you gonna have to beat my ass again because you're a liar. Whoever it would be to come up with some consumption like that. Beat who? Never beat me. I never lost a fair one. I never lost a fair one. Never lost a fair one. I'm talking about from public school to now. See, because my father always told me this one, nigga. If you're getting into a fight with somebody or you fighting somebody in the street, the minute you get one thought in your head that you might lose, you're gonna lose. My father taught me this. He said, boy, whenever you got to go through something, when you go through something, you better tell yourself when it's getting on, you about to destroy this person. Whoever's in front of you, you better put a vision in your mind that's so horrific that you don't even want to think about it. The underrated darkness, salute. I see you in the building. My pop said, if you about to fight somebody, you better act like you going to war. He said, I don't care what you got to do. Bite him on the nose. Slam him. Anything you got to do to get back home to me and your mother, you better do that shit. And he also taught me something too. He said, it's every fight should not be fought. Nerd, I see you in the building. He always taught me something. He said, every fight, son, should not be fought. Some fights are to be ignored because you are fighting something that's not capable to receive the wrath that you're going to give them. This could be physically, this could be spiritually, this could be emotionally, this could be educational-wise. Some people are just not in motherfucking tune. Brooklyn, all day, born and raised, Utica Avenue, right here, the stomping ground, the foundation. Shout out to DMW Shots for this great picture right here, man. Utica and Park Place. Crime Heights, home of the most vicious fist fights. Born in Kings County Hospital. Went to PS 167, kicked out for fighting. Went to 191. Graduated. Went to IS 390, kicked out for fighting. Did the last 6 months in 210. Graduated. Went to Boys and Girls High School, kicked out for fighting. That's why I went to Vanguard and met my friend Biggie Smalls. So I've been fighting all my motherfucking life. I got the wounds. I got the stab wounds, the shot wounds, everything to prove my story is official. Ain't no capping in this. DMW Shots, I see you in the building. But see, that's not the shit I want to talk about. That's ignorant. That's when I was in pain. That's when I had a bunch of anger inside of me. Yeah. A lot of these niggas don't want to tell you the truth. That's when I had a lot of fucking pain, a lot of discomfort in my life, not understanding what it was to be a child, not understanding what it is to live in a parent's home. But you know what your parents tell you, yo, check this out. This is my house. This is my house. And if you feel as though the rules that I have in my house are too much for you, maybe it's time for you to find your own. See, these are the parents I had. I didn't have them parents that'd be, come here, let me hold you. You know, sometimes you see kids flipping out and acting crazy. Come here, let me hold you, talk to me. You know how mommy say, come here, let me hold you, baby. Nah, I ain't go through none of that sucker shit. My mom said, oh, you think you fly? Leave my keys on the table. Fuck you mean leave your keys on the table? King Crego, salute. My mom said, you think you grown, huh? Leave. I didn't raise you to be selling no drugs. I didn't raise you to be bringing no guns and no drugs in my house. I didn't raise you to be sneaking these girls in and out my house. I didn't raise you to have a bunch of niggas in my living room drinking and smoking marijuana and just using my electricity, eating up all my motherfucking food like you's a goddamn clown. My mother said, I didn't raise you like that. That's who you're becoming. My mother said, I didn't put that in you. You outside dealing with these foolish ass individuals that are turning you into them. I used to be like, Ma, but them is my friends. If anybody know what our parents said to us back in the days, what did our parents used to tell us when we said that? But Ma, these are our friends. Baby Grizz, I see you. My mother said, I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. My mother said, them ain't my motherfucking kids. You my son. Huh? Ain't that what our parents told us? If that motherfucker going to jump off a roof, you going to jump off a roof? And this is the one my mother used to always say. She wasn't throwing no shots at nobody's parents. But I swear I am so proud to have her as my mother because this sticks in my head. My mother said, just because they don't love their kids like I love you, I'm not going to feel bad for the love that I have for you. Mike Martin, I see you in the building. My mother said, I don't give a fuck about how them people treat their kids. I know how I feel about you. I mean, she said, you ain't going to be bringing that shit into my motherfucking house. I mean, my mom's flushed 125 grams and gave a gun, a .357 to my father. My mom's flushed 125 grams raw from 141st in St. Nicholas Place. Flushed it. I bought the work back from motherfucking Harlem. I'm going up to St. John's to get some capsules and shit. My mother felt that shit and my gun and flushed that shit and gave my gun to my father. When I came home, she gave me a speech of life. She said, the next time I find drugs in this motherfucking house, you will be leaving. My pops said, I got good news and bad news. I said, what's that? He said, your mom's gave me a gun. He said, I'm going to give it back to you because I know what's going on in these streets. Some people may say my father was wrong for doing that, but nah, my father wasn't wrong for doing that. My father understood the motherfucking shoes I put on and the jacket I was wearing when I was outside. He was like, I'm going to give you this gun back. He said, but I'm telling you something now. If she find it again, now you're going to have a problem with me and my wife. If she finds this gun that she took from you and gave to me to get rid of, and she find it again, she knows I gave it back to you, and now you're going to start a problem with me and my wife. He says, so before I give you this gun, I'm going to tell you this right now. If she find this gun again, me and you going to have a problem. So after that, I started hiding my shit in the basement. Allegedly, educational purposes only. The reason why I started hiding things in the basement is because my mother didn't go down there. Yo, Sean Prince, Sean Piss, go suck your mother, you dick-faced boy. See, you just got shot, pussy. Yo, that's the gay person. Like, no shit. Shout out to the gay man. There's a guy named Sean Pissy that wants to be in love with a man. Would y'all please find him somebody on what's that, gaymens.com or Society of Gay Men, whatever the fuck y'all niggas be looking each other up on. Would y'all please go over there and just be over there? If y'all like being on a computer so much over there, why don't you go over there? Why don't you go over there? Now I just banned you permanently out the motherfucking chat. So you got to make another chat, you stupid dick sucker. You heard what Keish said. Go eat on some Nathans, nigga. She said that respectfully. You heard what she told you, nigga. Go eat some Franks, nigga. But back to what I was saying. My mom's was on some different shit. My grandmother was on some super, super different shit. I had a Chinese restaurant right across the street from my house. That's why one of these segments I did for y'all, because it made me go back to King Mean Chinese restaurant on Utica and Prospect. We took that place over. Every night, if y'all knew us back in the days, if you came to King Mean Chinese restaurant, me, my friend Copper, Howard Miller, may he rest in peace, he passed away. My man Jinx, my man Henry, my man Cat, my nigga Pleasure, Dan, Shan, we was all up in there smoking weed. The good part about it is, everybody in the neighborhood knew us. Our parents knew each other, and they all watched us grow up. So even to the people that came in the neighborhood and been like, them boys is dangerous on that corner. To the parents, that's just Grace's son. Oh, that's Sharon's son. Oh, that's Linda's son. Oh, that's Yvette baby. To people that don't know us, them niggas is killers. See, because when we didn't know you, we had a different persona. Remember that? Yo, who you? Who you be? Guns out, aggression. But then again, that's Mike moms. That's Dan moms. Yo, that's Shan moms. Yo, that's Trav moms. Yo, that's D grandmother. Yo, that's Lee grandfather. Oh, that's Miss Wesley. You understand the interaction we have with each other? But one thing they said about the Chinese restaurant is, don't eat the Chinese food because they in there selling cats and rats. Pay attention to this shit I got for y'all. This is crazy. Pay attention to this, man. Let's go. You're now rocking with the best.
We're back with a restaurant that may have been using a cat to get rid of their rodent issue. Another was ordered shut for a fourth time.
And then there was the manager who claims there were no rodent droppings despite what the inspection says. Here's Local 10's Jeff Heinzier with tonight's Dirty Dining Report.
We're back here again. You have a bad rodent issue. Sir.
The rodent issue so bad here, Jay's Kitchen recently failed reinspection after reinspection.
Black Soul, salute.
We're looking at 196 North Federal Highway. That is in Deerfield Beach, and records show this is the fourth time Jay's Kitchen has been ordered shut since 2019.
Don't come in. I wanted to talk about your inspection. This is like the worst.
No, don't come in. You cannot.
Sir, this is bad.
I know.
During a recent unannounced state inspection, the inspector noted rodent droppings in a food prep.
We got to start this over again. Shout out to my man Black Soul up in the building. Make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to Black Soul, man. Black Soul, put your link in. Somebody nerd, put Black Soul link in because he talking that shit. You hear what them Chinese people say? Oh, don't come inside. Don't come inside. You know can't come inside. Egypt, stop. They like, you can't come inside. No, you can't come inside. You notice he had the ear pod in his ear? You notice he had an ear pod in his ear? He probably was listening to Mobb Deep. HR, I see you in the building. You notice he had the ear pod? You know he from the hood. I'm going to go back to he had one ear pod in. He said, don't come in, chicken. Don't come in, don't come in, don't come in, Kishi. Don't come in, Kishi. Nigga, they talking about you got 4. They said they got 4 complaints from this spot. Them niggas said they got so much rats in the motherfucking spot. Them niggas bought a cat to keep in the kitchen. The nigga said, no, you can't come in. You can't come in. No. Listen to what he said at the end when he told him to close the door. He said, but you got a rodent infestation. He said, I know.
We're back with a restaurant that may have been using a cat to get rid of their rodent issue. Another was ordered shut for a fourth time.
And then there was the manager who claims there were no rodent droppings despite what the inspection says. Here's Local 10's Jeff Heinzier with tonight's Dirty Dining Report.
We're back here again. You have a bad rodent issue.
Listen what he said.
The rodent issue so bad here, Jay's Kitchen recently failed reinspection after reinspection. You're looking at 196 North Federal Highway. That is in Deerfield Beach, and records show this is the fourth time Jay's Kitchen has been ordered shut since 2019.
Don't come in.
I wanted to talk about your inspection. This is like the worst.
No, don't come in. You cannot.
Sir, this is bad.
I know.
During a recent unannounced state inspection, the inspector noted rodent droppings in a food prep area, on a pan, at the entrance, in a customer waiting area, on a chair at the front counter, inside a spoon, on a prep table, under the microwave, on an open bag of flour. Ready to use.
What up, E?
And by the back door, a box of Rat X.
You're feeding customers and you have rodent droppings everywhere. This is bad.
We moved to Lauderhill and into Donna's Restaurant and Cocktail Lounge. The address here is 5434 North University Drive.
The sink wasn't working, that's it.
No, that's not it.
I'm telling you, that's it.
I'm telling you that's not it.
Yo. Yo, E, salute. Yo, shout out to the people from Yard. You see the dread dip? The dread said, yo, bedroom, leave my store. The sink wasn't working. That's the only thing I deal with my blood clot store. The sink no work. See the white boy this up? It's something else going on. He said, bedroom. I'm going to tell you to leave the store now, man. I'm going to tell you to leave the store. You see how the Chinese people, get out of my store. Get out of my store. Them niggas they said they had rat droppings in a spoon. In a goddamn spoon, y'all. Rat droppings on the counter. Rat droppings in the front of the store. rat dropping under the table, rat droppings under the motherfucking refrigerator. This is a rat infection. Ain't that some shit? The nigga said, I know. Then you go to the back of the motherfucking restaurant. This nigga got a box of Rat X back there. This shit is, you can't make this shit up. That's why I be wanting to share this stuff with y'all, because it be kind of amusing to me, but it's interesting and it's fucked up at the same time. Amusing, interesting, and fucked up at the same time. That's 3 goddamn feelings. Amusing, interesting, and fucked up. That's enough to make your stomach hurt. That'll have you on the bowels. That'll have you putting the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl. That'll fuck your nerves up. Amusing, funny, fucked up. Let's go. Listen to the dread. I want y'all check the dread face. See the dread face there? Well, I'm bedroom. I'm gonna tell you to leave my blood clot establishment. A bomber clot. What a white boy they come up in here talk about this bomber clot shit they suffer. Pussy all. Move and go away. Move and go away.
Box of Rat X. You're feeding customers and you have rodent droppings everywhere. This is bad. We moved to Lauderhill and into Donna's Restaurant and Cocktail Lounge. The address here is 5434 North University Drive.
The sink wasn't working, that's it.
No, that's not it.
I'm telling you, that's it.
I'm telling you that's not it. Well, here's the inspection. The inspector noted rodent droppings along a wall under a bar area, on shelves with liquor bottles and glassware, on the floor around the buffet area.
Yo, I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny. Shout out to all my yard men them that's a bomber clot. Yo, shout out to the yard men them.
We moved to Lauderhill and into
check out
Donna.
something. Look at the difference between Korean attitude and West Indians. Them niggas will kill you. Let's go.
Issue so bad here, Jay's Kitchen recently failed re-inspection after re-inspection.
Check out the dread.
You're looking at 196 North Federal Highway. That is in Deerfield Beach, and records show this is the 4th time Jay's Kitchen has been ordered shut since 2019.
2019, full time.
I want to talk about your inspection. This is like the work.
No, don't come here. You
Sir,
cannot.
this is bad.
I know.
During a recent unannounced state inspection, the inspector noted rodent droppings in a food prep area, on a pan, at the entrance, in a customer waiting area, on a chair at the front counter, inside a spoon, on a prep table, under the microwave, on an open bag of flour.
Ready to use.
And by the back door, a box of Rat X.
You're feeding customers and you have rodent droppings everywhere. This is bad.
We moved to Lauderhill and into
Watch the
Donna's
dread,
Restaurant
y'all.
and
Watch the
Cocktail
dread.
Lounge. The address
Watch the
here
dread,
is
Watch the dread hole into action. Totally different.
5434 North University Drive.
The sink wasn't working, that's it.
No, that's not it.
I'm telling you, that's it.
Can I ask y'all one question? Why is everybody walking around with one goddamn iPhone earpod in their ear? I know I ain't trying to be funny right now. You know I be trying to bug out sometimes. But how come the Chinese dude, he had an iPod on the other side, and the dread right here, he got an iPod on this side? But look at the dread face, though. Check out his whole disposition. Dread ready to shoot him right now. Dread ready to pull his gun. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out.
Address here is 5434 North University Drive.
The sink wasn't working, that's it.
No, that's not it.
Oh, I ain't even
I'm
see
telling
that
you,
to
that's
lady,
it.
but I'm into this
Telling
right
you
now.
that's
Give me a
not
second.
it.
I'll check
Well,
it. I
here's
can't
the
do that while
inspection.
I'm
The
doing
inspector noted
Give me a
rodent
second.
droppings along a wall under a bar area, on shelves with liquor bottles and glassware, on the floor around the buffet area. Rodent droppings, quote, too numerous to count, were found under a shelving unit and along a wall in the dish room.
Can we look at this inspection together? So that wasn't it.
I'm not going to look at any inspection.
They were cited for water
Oh,
backing
shit.
up from the floor drains, yes, but
Yo, shout out to Divine Feminine. The dread said, "Man, I'm gonna look at no blood clot inspection. Move and go away.
Inspection together.
Move, Boxy boy.
So that wasn't it.
Move, Police Johnson.
I'm not going to look at any inspection.
they were cited for water backing up from the floor drains, yes, but
And
So
that's
you're
it.
telling me in this building there were no rodent droppings at
No.
all? Zero.
Nope.
if one Donna's location being ordered shut isn't enough, how about a second? This location is at the corner of Ives Dairy Road and Northwest 2nd Avenue, and that is in Northwest Miami-Dade.
Sometimes when we get deliveries, roaches come in the boxes.
Roaches come in the boxes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did I tell y'all before they always put the dumb niggas on TV? Did I always tell you they put the dumb niggas on TV? You saw that shit, Greg? That nigga said sometimes when we get deliveries, roaches be in the boxes. I can't make this shit up. You said on television with the people sitting right there looking at you, hey, how you doing, baby? This your restaurant. You know, sometimes the roaches, when we get deliveries, roaches be in the boxes. First of all, if you ever think sometime, you niggas got me thinking that's a weed spot. You got me thinking that y'all niggas selling weed out that shit. That's not a weed spot used to be in Brooklyn back then. And don't worry about them blood clot rat them. They say we want dime. We want dime of chocolate, dime of Arizona. Don't worry about rat for my youth. Rat them, don't worry about you. Bumbuckler, you come here to buy some herb. Come about my store now. Come about my store now. Them shits is weed spots, y'all. Educational purposes only. I'm just talking. My opinion is my opinion. Donnas in motherfucking Florida, them niggas selling reefer. Them niggas don't give a fuck about no goddamn food. They just put that up like back in the days like a good old West Indian weed spot in Brooklyn. Shout out to my man Spleen and them on Sheffield, you know what I'm saying, back in the days on Sheffield and New Lots. Good food, good herb, good music, innocent. Shout out to the Dread, you know what I'm saying, China on Peaches. That Peaches on motherfucking Linden and Power. Good herb, good music, and right next door, Peaches Restaurant. Good food. Listen to this. The Dread said, yo, move, man. Bumbuckler. Look at this nigga here. He's so fucked up. He said, roaches, sometimes, not all the time, roaches, when we get our deliveries, these motherfuckers be in the boxes. So why you keep getting same deliveries from these people? Look how stupid he look right now. Shut up, man.
Location being ordered shut isn't enough. How about a second? This location is at the corner of Ives Dairy Road and Northwest 2nd Avenue, and that is in Northwest Miami-Dade.
Sometimes when we get deliveries, roaches come in the boxes.
Roaches come in the boxes. Mm-hmm. So why not open the boxes outside?
We do.
You see how they fucked them up? Check them out. I want you to listen to how the reporter said, so roaches comes in the boxes, huh? He was like, yes, sir. The person, the reporter is talking to him like the detective that was talking to Kane in Menace to Society. He said, so you dropped the beer at 10:27. Mm-hmm. He said, so why did they wait till 11:50 to pick the beer up? Oh, no, you sure? It was 11:27. You sure now? He said, you know that's where you just fucked up at, right? He asked him the question back again. He said, yo, so you're telling me now on the news that you get deliveries from a store that you're buying food products from for a restaurant that's full of roaches sometimes. That's why I tell people you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of the law. Dummies.
Roaches come in the boxes.
Roaches come in the boxes. Mm-hmm. So why not open the boxes outside?
Truth Lady said she know him.
The inspector saw live roaches under the stove, behind a reach-in cooler, under the sink, and during a re-inspection the next day, there were more roaches here.
You don't see roaches when you work here?
Not no.
So the inspector is here for an hour or two, sees a roach problem. You're here all the time. You don't see a roach problem.
You'll see her once in a while. You'll see a roach. And
he did it again. He did it again. This dummy did it again. Dumbnigga.com. Dumbnigga.com. If you're a dummy and something happened in the neighborhood, if you see a goddamn news truck, go the other way. If you are a dummy, you fucking up with comprehension. If you see something go down in the neighborhood, don't run to no goddamn news van talking about, I want to be on TV. I want to talk. Because this is how you gonna sound. And that reporter, that nigga must have been a detective in his past life, because if you notice about police officers, they ask you the same fucking question from different points of views and different angles that fuck you up. You see the reporter, he says, so let me ask you something, big boy. He said, what happened, Bedrin? What's the next question? That nigga sitting there like this. What's the next question, Mayu? That nigga said, you ready for this question? He said, yes, sir. Yeah, wow. He says, you don't never see no roaches in the goddamn restaurant? Listen to what he just said. No. No means no. You don't see no roaches in the restaurant? No. No, you never see a restaurant. Nah, never see them this up. He asked him again, so you mean to tell me you've never seen a roach in here? He said, well, every now and then I might see one or two. What do you mean? One or two mean there's a colony somewhere, stupid. If you see one roach in your house, it's a bunch of motherfuckers somewhere. It's a colony of them niggas. But he just asked him, you see any roaches? Nah. You sure you ain't see no roaches in here? Well, I might see one or two. Fucking moron. Them ignorant niggas, stay the fuck off the goddamn TV. I'm gonna get him again. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
In Northwest Miami-Dade.
Sometimes when we get deliveries, roaches come in the boxes.
Roaches come in the boxes. Mm-hmm. So why not open the boxes outside?
We do.
The inspector saw live roaches under the stove, behind a reach-in cooler, under the sink, and during a re-inspection the next day, there were more roaches here.
You don't see roaches when you work here?
No.
Listen.
So the inspector is here for an hour or two, sees a roach problem. You're here all the time. You don't see a roach.
Check how he fucked them. Check how he put them. Yo, he hit him like Mr. Rogers. He just did the Mr. Rogers 1-2 on him. He just hit him with the Mr. Rogers 1-2. You know, he said, let's make the most of this beautiful day. Won't you be? Mr. Rogers fucked everybody. He was the first MC on TV, Mr. Rogers. On the public broadcasting service on PBS, that was the first MC. That nigga said, won't you be? I'd be pleased if you be. Please, won't you be my neighbor? That nigga fucked it up. Y'all ain't even understand the wordplay that Mr. Rogers had back in the days. That nigga had metaphoric wordplays back. That's the first Jay-Z. That nigga said, won't you please? I'd be pleased if you'd be. So please would you be my neighbor? That's how he just fucked him up. He hit him with the Mr. Rogers 1-2-3. One more time. Let's get him.
Roaches when you work here?
No.
So the inspector is here for an hour or two, sees a roach problem. You're here all the time. You don't see a roach problem.
You'll see her once in a while. You'll see a roach, and we have the exterminator coming every week.
Our final stop is North Miami Beach. Psy Restaurant is located at 1242 Northeast 163rd Street. 31 violations recently found here. The inspector noted, quote, a live cat in the dining area resting on the floor.
I don't know. Sorry, English a little bit. Sorry.
Okay, rodents.
Okay.
Sorry.
That nigga said, I'm sorry, English a little bit. That nigga said English a little bit. That nigga said, I, sorry, sir. English a little bit. English a little bit. That nigga sound like he was ab-lipping in a motherfucking DJ booth. This nigga sound like, yo, run that shit back, son. Let's do the ad-libs right now. A little English. No. A little English. Y'all, a little English. Yo, I ain't eating no food in Florida. Yo, Dredd, why you ain't tell me all this foo-foo shit going on out there? You can't even go to a restaurant out in goddamn Florida. Ain't that some shit? The first place I'd have probably went to was Donna's. Oh, wow, oxtail, rice and peas. Yo, let me get a large oxtail, rice and peas, extra plantain mayo, 2 G&G pineapple soda, beef patty with cocoa bread for the ride home, mayo. The next thing you know, we get all the way motherfucking home to the crib. I open up the fucking container, and it's 3 of the fucking roaches from Joe's apartment up in there going, hi, I got it first time. Hi, I got your food first. Hi. I will go crazy, y'all. I will go crazy. Hi. Y'all seen Joe's apartment. Them niggas was singing and all that shit. pulling down shit, no. You know, if I go to Florida, I'm going to say, what? Jamaican restaurant that, one large oxtail, rice and peas. Matter of fact, white rice, extra plantain, cabbage, 2 DNG pineapple, soda. I mean, beef patty and cocoa bread. I want that for the ride home. Give me a little loaf of buller bread too, you know. 2 slices of thick cheese. Bumbleclad. Yeah! Rastafari. Get home fucking roaches in the shit. Then I start asking myself, because you know when you riding home, you know what I'm saying, you start eating the motherfucking beef patty. You ain't thinking about looking at the beef patty because you thinking about the red. What if I done ate a motherfucking roach? Now that's all in my motherfucking mind. When I get to the house, open up the shit, Joe's apartment, niggas is singing. I'm like, Dice, did you eat a motherfucking roach? That shit have fucked with me the whole trip. Nigga called me from out of town. Yo, son, what up? You enjoying your holiday? Man, I might have ate a motherfucking roach, boy. What you mean, son? Man, I went to a fucking restaurant, son. Go get an oxtail plate, you know. Give me a large oxtail, you know, rice and peas. Then I told him, give me white rice. Give me some cabbage, extra blood clot plantain. Give me a beef patty and cocoa bread. 2 pineapple DNG soda. You did? Bedrin. I'm so excited to see the restaurant. Them smell so good. Me just say, yum, them motherfucking party them so rum. Me never even expect my blood clot food. Me just act like a savage. Yum. Me get to the house, burn me a spliff. Finish, eat my plate of food, man. Go to take my food and put it in the microwave with them. So heat it up. Bumbleclad, roaches everywhere. It's crazy, man.
Inspector noted rodent droppings underneath a fish tank under shelves with packets of sauces. The inspector also noted, quote, murky water coming from the fish tank with a foul odor draining into a container. What happened with the inspection?
I don't know, sorry.
You don't know.
Yeah,
no answers, no explanation, but you at least now know what's been going on. All the places we just mentioned were allowed to reopen following an ordered cleanup and a reinspection. Jeff Weinseer, Local 10 News.
The Dread said, Dice, I didn't even have no idea. Nerd said, Florida ain't that bad. Well, if I'm in Florida, I'm eating at somebody's house. I ain't going to no restaurant. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. If I go to Florida, I will go to the store and buy some food. Yo, do me a favor. Can I cook? Or y'all cooking? No, I don't go to no restaurant. He said Donna's is 5 minutes away, too. Praise God. Hold on, sister. You know I got something going on. I said, I tell you, I can't get to that right now because I'm not near that right now. I got to go get, calm down. I got you, baby. I'm going to go check it out. But I can't integrate. Man, I'm about to get to my commercial break. The truth lady about to kill me, man. Let's go.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said that someone's catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Oh, my fault. I was looking for this. I'm looking for what Truth Lady sent me. I had to refresh it just now because it ain't come through my email yet. I look up and the damn shit is clear. I'm looking like, what the hell? He looking at my forehead. You dig what I'm saying? But on here, I'm looking down the thing. You know what I'm saying? It'll pop up. You know what it is. This. I hate these phones sometimes. But pardon me, y'all. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. My fault. I didn't even know y'all was there. I'm feeling crazy right now, y'all. But I'm serious, though. The restaurants that appear to be the best sometimes be the worst. Coming up in Brooklyn, if you saw a Chinese restaurant that looked filthy, I'm telling you, that usually was the best Chinese restaurant. That usually was the cleanest one. But if you went to a Chinese restaurant and was looking all extravagant, especially when they opened up them first big buffets, it's only one buffet. One buffet that I have to give their props to. That place was immaculate. That was on Utica Avenue. When they turned the Dynasty, the old Dynasty Club, into the big buffet, they turned the club into a buffet. That shit was beautiful. You dig what I'm saying? But if you ain't really got too many, if you don't really have a rapport with the restaurant, and then when you go to a restaurant, there's certain things you got to look for, like pay attention to the glasses, pay attention to the water, pay attention to the silverware, pay attention to the napkins, pay attention to the fucking just the ambiance. Pay attention to the smell, the aroma. And I've always been told this too. If you really want to know what's going on with a restaurant, when you go to a restaurant, go to the bathroom. Walk in that bathroom. If you walk in that bathroom and that bathroom is filthy and disgusting, that kitchen is filthy and disgusting. If you, Big Dice just gave y'all another jewel. If you go to a restaurant, right? Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. You ain't even got to use the bathroom. You're supposed to wash your hands before you eat anyway. You dirty motherfuckers. Excuse my language. So y'all motherfuckers that don't be doing that, go to a bathroom and wash your hands. Check out how clean that bathroom is. If that bathroom is spick and span, that kitchen is spick and span. If that bathroom is filthy, that kitchen is filthy. My aunt was an inspector in New York, and she said that's one thing that they teach people when they have restaurants. You can fail a fucking inspection because of your bathroom. Because of your bathroom, just because of the smell when you walk in your bathroom. If you fail an inspection because of your bathroom, a lot of times the inspectors ain't even gonna go to the kitchen. But they say if you take the time to intricately clean that bathroom as you would clean your own bathroom in your home, 8 out of 10 times that motherfucking kitchen is flawless. You dig what I'm saying? And when it comes to New York City, these is more and more reasons why y'all should be trying to think of a plan to get the fuck out of New York City, because the crime for some reason just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up. And they trying to switch it now talking about, yo, the MTA, the buses and everything, they saying that shit is powerful. That's good. The security is safe. But what about the trains, y'all? What about the fucking transit system? Y'all know how it was when we used to ride the train back in the days. Listen to what they're saying about NYC now. Let's get this work.
Not crime-free by a long shot. The NYPD is still feeling pretty good about its efforts recently. Over the past 2 months, they say crime has dropped to the lowest levels that they've ever seen in that period of time. Machetes, tasers, knives, and guns, just some of the most recent haul of the NYPD's transit officers. One police plaza touting more cops, plus more arrests are getting more results.
We're down in all 4 boroughs that we police.
That 21.5% reduction most notably includes a 20% reduction in robberies, a 23% reduction in grand larcenies, an 18% reduction in felony assaults.
In fact, it's the highest drop in crime in history, according to the MTA. Since the effort began in October, the city added 1,200 more officers and changed the policing strategy throughout the transit system.
Those 4 months have been the safest 4 months in the New York City subway system on record.
A new flash survey done by the Transit Authority revealed satisfaction from customers climbed again to 62% last month.
There is a lot of very positive movement. We want the MTA to continue to evolve and improve on customer satisfaction.
Aside from being on time, being safe while riding is the main driver. The NYPD reports the number of people being victimized is down about a fifth so far in 2023. That breaks down to slightly more than 5 reported crimes a day in the subway system out of about 3 million riders. The new transit chief says it starts with targeting fare evaders, and those arrests have tripled, leading to bigger results.
We got to remain focused because we're making significant progress.
So as more people return to the subways, it's still down about 50% pre-pandemic. So the NYPD is continuing to make sure that people are paying for their rides as well. That is a key component to ensure that service is on track as well. Today, we expect the MTA to be presenting some of its facts and figures and its budget analysis to the City Council later this morning.
Did y'all hear that? They hired 1,800 more police. But if they're hiring all these police, why the only thing they worrying about is who paying their damn fare? So they was worrying about people jumping the motherfucking train when we was coming up. Remember that back in the days when they had tokens with slits in the middle of them? Why out of all them 18, what are they hiring? You know why they got them people standing up there watching the train to see if you're paying your fare? Because the reason they just picking anybody up off the street, throwing them into the academy, and then they're giving them a badge. Certain people aren't built to be police. Certain people are not built to be police officers. Certain people are not built to be aggressive. They're not designed to be aggressive. They're not designed to be aggressive. Some people just not fighters. Some people are just not confrontational. Do you notice they have some people that are hired to protect and serve that have never protected nothing? Not even themselves. There are a lot of police that have what? Purposely avoided interaction and confrontation in the street. There are a lot of police now. You know what they say about police? The reason why he's a cop now, because what? He was a sucker growing up. How many times have y'all heard the reason why he's a police officer now is because he was growing up, he was always getting bullied. Oh, he was a pussy growing up. Niggas used to beat the nigga growing up because they said that a lot of people, when they were younger, if they went through certain situations pertaining to bullying and violence and being targeted or picked on, they grow up with a vendetta to inflict the same pain that they went through, to inflict the same fear, to advocate the same fear that they went through. The same punishment that they went through, instead of being the people that's punished, they want to turn into the people that's punishing. They want to turn into the punisher now. You see what she said? More bullies become cops, though. That's a fact. And the reason why bullies become cops, pay attention. A lot of bullies were abused. A lot of bullies were abused. A lot of bullies were abused, and in certain situations where they had to fight or fend for their sexuality, for their freedom, for their safe, just to sleep. A lot of bullies were abused. I had some conversations with some cats, and I heard some stories like, damn, Maybach, suck I say, I see you, beloved. He said, BDC salute. California got non-citizens graduated police academy armed with a badge and guns. I saw that the other day. You heard what he said, y'all? California got the migrants. I just saw that the other day. They are hiring migrants now, putting them in a police academy, giving them a gun and a badge, and telling them, quote unquote, Take the oath, and you are now a cop. Dum-da-dum. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all about the police officers that they have in New York. New York is a very, very dangerous place. It's dangerous wherever you at in the world. Let's get that straight. Wherever you at in the world, there are dangerous areas and people all over the world. But when it comes to New York, when it comes to that subway station, let me explain something to y'all. I don't think y'all understand. When it comes to that subway station in New York, there are so many bad things that happen. When we was coming up back in the days, we used to ride in the back train. A lot of people were fearful of riding in that back train. Y'all know the stories if y'all from New York, if y'all from Brooklyn, about the last train, especially if it's a Friday or a Saturday night, anytime on the weekend. That last train back in the days, I'm talking about when it was like 3,000 police, 3,200 police to the whole state of New York. We used to be on them trains, alcohol, guns, knives, marijuana, brass knuckles, ice picks, radios, 40 ounces, you name it, we was there with it. Baseball bats, hammers. That last train, anybody know about that last train, whether it's the 4 train, the 3 train, the A train, or the C train? At Utica Avenue, you get on that last motherfucking train, you better know what you're doing, baby. You better have your education and be prepared, because anything can happen. Clarice, I see you in the building. She said that. She said, I can't let you do that. That's weirdos everywhere. She right. But it seemed like Brooklyn got the best weirdos. It's even between Brooklyn and YouTube. Brooklyn and YouTube got the best weirdos. Maybach said they're building a prison in New York that's going to be tall as the Statue of Liberty. Damn. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even know that. Just imagine that, y'all. A prison. Do y'all know how tall the Statue of Liberty is? I went to the top of the Statue of Liberty. Y'all know how tall that shit is? Number one, you gotta take the fucking elevator to a certain floor. And that shit is high as a motherfucker. Then when you get off the elevator, you start walking up these stairs. Then all of a sudden, when you start walking up them stairs, you start walking up a spiral stair, because that's when you're getting up in the arm. I've been at the top. I've been on the torch. I've been outside on the torch and looked through the motherfucking the binoculars they got for 50 cents that you can look all over the world. I've been to the top of the Statue of Liberty in that torch. Do y'all know how tall that is? I ain't gonna front though. If y'all ain't subscribed to Maybach, y'all better get over there and subscribe to him. Put your handle down, beloved. I don't know if y'all understand who that man is. This dude here is conscious. And he's very informative. So usually when he says something, he does his due diligence on it before he puts it out into the air. So I gotta say it. If he said it, I gotta stand with it. He know what he's talking about. For real. You'd never believe it. I'm telling you, truth lady. I'm telling you something. These people, first of all, a lot of y'all don't even know that it's a jail underwater. Did y'all know that? Let me see if y'all know that. No, he didn't say there was a prison, tall ass. He said there's actually going into construction to build a prison as tall as the Statue of Liberty. But did y'all know it was a jail underwater? Let me see how many of y'all know that. Y'all know it's a jail underwater? Does anybody in here know right now that there's a jail underwater, a prison that's underwater? Yes, he got real quiet just now. See, y'all don't know about a lot of y'all don't know. A lot of y'all don't even know. Oh, Maybach, that's why I probably ain't get it. Maybach, I ain't been on IG in 3 months. You got to pull up one day, my nigga, and get my number, because you know I want some of y'all. I want some of your sweaters and all that. He got a clothing line. Maybach and them got their own clothing line, but he got a shirt called Fuck French. Yo, let me tell y'all something. He got a shirt called Fuck Friends. I need that shit. I hope he come up here and bless the stage one day and let y'all know what he got going on. I need that shit. Yeah, I've been got off that IG. I've been on Instagram for almost 3 months. I told myself that when I started doing the Big Dice Chronicles, I was going to get on there and promote the show. I got in touch with some great people. I got in touch with some goddamn morons, too. I even got in touch with a couple of stalkers. But I've been off that. Because me personally, that shit ain't for me. I've never been one. I don't like Facebook. I don't like social media. I'm just maybe one out of every 100 people, but I've never been infatuated with motherfuckers knowing everything I'm doing or knowing what people are. That's really none of my business. I think, tell you the truth, respectfully, I think Facebook is for bitches. I mean, excuse my language. I think Facebook is for women and kids. If you have a job, now hold on. If you have a company or something like that, let me put this in there too. If you have a company or you have a brand that you're trying to promote that's making you some money or something like that, of course, Facebook is one of the places that should be used to promote your business. Of course, Instagram is one of the places that should be used to promote your business. Of course, what's the other one? TikTok should be used to promote your business. But a lot of motherfuckers on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok don't even got a job. And I'm going to keep it funky with you. No disrespect to the women, because this has nothing to do with y'all. This the bum bitches. I really hate Instagram because Instagram got a lot of women thinking they better than they really are. And a bunch of niggas thinking they better than they really are. But it's them women up there. This is what I hate. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. You're an Instagram model. No, you're a bum-ass bitch. Excuse my language, ladies. First of all, you're not an Instagram model. You're an Insta-ass model. I remember when I was growing up back in the days, everybody took pictures where they was facing the camera. The only time they were usually side by side is if this was a silhouette pertaining to a prom picture. Maybe if you went to 42nd Street, everybody used to be outside with the Polaroids. But the gangsters, a lot of times when you seen the pictures of the gangsters back in the days, they had their woman stand in front of them. And they stood behind their woman for two reasons. For they can feel on their woman ass while they taking the picture, and to what? Conceal the fact that they probably got a big-ass gun on them. See, I'm from a different era. We got Big Kill in the building. Gifting the Curse podcast is in the building. Back in the days when we took pictures with our women, we stood behind them. We stood behind them because usually it's different now. I see a lot of relationships where the women are taller than the dudes. This shit is looking goofy right now. Twiddling for the respect. I see you in the building. This shit is getting real goofy now. Clarice said Facebook messed up the kids. He said they're using Instagram as a window for dressing for Backpage and OnlyFans. That's a cold-blooded fact, brother. That's a cold-blooded fact. That's a cold-blooded fact right there. That's another thing I hate about Instagram. All these women say for exclusive, what they say? Explicit content, hit me on my backup page. Or my OnlyFans. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You ain't got no fucking OnlyFans. You got a bunch of pervert-ass niggas that's beating they dick because you's a bum-ass bitch. Ain't no fucking, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to talk about that shit. I'm not talking about the respectable women. I'm talking about all them Insta-fan, them Insta-ass models. You're not no fucking model because you taking pictures on Instagram. All the pictures, a lot of the pictures, the good majority of pictures on Instagram is a bitch standing in front of the mirror showing her ass. Or a woman standing in front of the mirror showing her pussy. Or a woman laying down showing her crotch. Or a bitch-ass nigga sitting next to a nice car. Or a bitch-ass nigga taking a picture looking at a fake watch. Or a bitch-ass nigga showing you a picture of a belt buckle. Or a bitch-ass nigga showing you a picture with some tight girl pants on that we used to call high waters back in the days, but now that's the motherfucking way gangsters move? I don't like Instagram. That's why I told myself the second I got 1,000 subscribers, I was getting off Instagram. I stayed on Instagram like 3-4 months after I got 1,000 subscribers. Shouldn't have did that. I don't like Instagram. I didn't understand why I stayed on Instagram. Now I know why I stay on Instagram, because certain people I got in touch with that I haven't heard from in so long. And that's the blessings that I received from that. But I ain't no Instagram nigga. Them niggas on Instagram. And then I noticed a lot of the people that was requesting for me to follow me, there was people that was from chats or see me on Instagram, see me on Facebook or see me on somebody's platform. And, I don't give a fuck about that shit. They sending requests and all that bullshit. I had to put my shit on private. That's how crazy this shit was. Motherfucking niggas up here, baby mothers sending me pictures and shit. Niggas up here on Facebook, they baby mothers, on this Instagram, YouTube shit. Niggas getting mad at me. That's where a lot of shit came from too. Niggas getting mad at me because they baby mothers is hitting me up talking about, I think you sexy, sending me pictures and all this bullshit. I'm telling bitches to eat Franks and get off my fucking phone and blocking them. I don't trust that shit. I don't trust that shit. I got too many niggas that made the wrong decisions where they decided to follow their little head and ended up in jail or ended up killed. See, when I was coming up, we used to be like, fuck that bitch. She got the nigga killed. Well, she got my man lined up. Nah. When I grew up and got some sense, you can't blame nobody for a decision. You can't blame nobody. You can't blame no woman for a decision that she made to better herself or survive. But you can blame your man for making a decision to think with his dick instead of his head. You can be dead aggravated with your man. I got so many dudes that I'm so mad with. Why the fuck did you go fuck with this broad? Knowing she had a man. Why the fuck did you go fuck with this broad? Knowing you and her baby father got beef. I got niggas that's dead off them questions right there. I'll never get answered until I get to see them again. Like, you and this nigga got beef. This nigga done blew at you one time. You done blew at him. But it always came back to, yo, that's my baby mom's. The bitch ain't with you no more, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if she's the Fonz. If she don't love you no more and she don't want to be with you no more, like my mother told me, if you really, really love somebody, you really, 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 really love somebody, you want them happy even if they're not with you. If you really love somebody, if you really got the best interest of somebody, it might break your heart. It might break your spirit to know that they're around somebody else, sleeping with them, enjoying them physically, enjoying them mentally, enjoying them spiritually, just getting to smell a bitch the way the bitch smell. Ladies, just another woman getting to feel a hair on your man's face that you used to play in. Yeah, certain things like that will destroy you sometimes. But if what really, really should keep you at peace is if you really have a love for that person, you want them happy, even if they're not with you. Even if they're not with you. See, it's too many people, I said so many times, that's fucking selfish. You can't be wanting to hurt nobody because they're not in love with you no more. Motherfuckers talking about, yo, I kill that bitch, I see it with somebody. What? You gonna kill who for what? You gonna kill who for what? Yo, fuck that, I don't give a fuck. No nigga better not be around my kids. You should have put more motherfucking time in that woman. So another person couldn't be around your kids, stupid. You should have heard her more. You should have heard her when she told you to get a job, stop hustling. After 2 and 3 times of going to jail, a bitch is tired. She telling you, yo, I'm tired of doing these bids with you. So when she go find a nigga that don't want to go to jail, or he might have been to jail, but he understood, yo, check this out. That ain't the motherfucking move for me. Now he's appreciating her and he's appreciating your children. Now you want to kill her? You want to kill him? You want to kill him because he's making your child and your ex-girlfriend happy. That's sucker shit. That's sucker shit. You supposed to be killed. That's sucker shit. For real, that's sucker shit. Niggas start talking about, yo, man, I don't give a fuck. I find out somebody fucking you, I'ma kill him. Nigga, if you'd have been on point, you'd have still been fucking him. Should have ate a little more pussy. Should have been more motherfucking considerate. Should have talked to her more. Should have spent some goddamn time with her. You should have been a fucking man, pussy. This why she ain't with you now, because you was acting like a bitch-ass nigga when you was with her. She tried to get you right. She gave you the motherfucking get pussy, get right package. You know, usually when a fly bitch fuck with a nigga that she know he ain't really the one that the world sees, but she sees the greatness in him. She hit him with the what? The fly nigga get right pussy package. Y'all never heard of the fly nigga get right pussy package? That means she fuck a nigga for a minute. You know, give him a little bit of oral, put some confidence to him. You the one, daddy. Go get you a motherfucking job and then turn you into the king that you are. That's what you call a fly bitch giving a nigga pussy package. You did? Some niggas don't know how to take the pack and get up. Just like a nigga coming home from jail. Nigga give you 2,000 on the block to jump. You better run. Nigga give you 2,000 on the block. You want to go to the gambling spot and lose the whole 2,000 the same night. Who fault is that? For your decisions. So you're going to get mad at the bitch because she kept telling you, yo, why you got to be outside all night? You're getting mad at her because she says to you, why you got to keep coming in this house 1, 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock in the morning, even if you're not fucking. Because, you know, I've been there outside trying to hug the block, trying to get every motherfucking dime that I can get the next morning. Every time a man is outside, ladies, that don't mean he fucking. I done been in gambling spots for 2 days. Then sat down on my man Maurice Kirby couch, smoked some weed, ate some food from Miss Kirby, God bless her dead, caught a fucking nap, get up gambling again. Motherfucking arm so goddamn sore when I go home. I done went in the gambling spot on a Wednesday night and came out Sunday morning. This is before the phone call, before the cell phones and all that bullshit. Just because a man is in the street don't mean he cheating. He don't mean he fucking nobody. Yo, you always out in the street with your fucking friends because sometimes niggas don't know how to really communicate with their women. It's not too many women. It's not too many dudes. It's not too many people. Let's get that right. They really know how to communicate. They really, really express what they're saying without disrespect. See me? That's what I love my mother about for giving me them dictionaries. The whole situation and the tone is determined on how you speak to somebody. On how you speak to them. You can bump somebody in the club and be like, yo, son, what the fuck is you look? Yo, why you bump me, pussy? Nigga, next time you see a gangster coming through, move. And nigga, blow your goddamn head off. Or it results to you blowing his goddamn head off, then you go into jail. Or you could bump somebody and be like, excuse me, brother. Pardon me. I'm the clumsy one. It was my fault that we even brushed. Are you good? Brush them off. My fault. Pardon me. Get out of their way and let them walk off. You see how that whole scenario goes from tough guy to, oh shit, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. He made a mistake. People don't want to hear the truth. Slowly but surely, though, y'all gonna recognize God when y'all see him. I've been trying to tell y'all, but a lot of y'all just couldn't get it. But shout out to my man, Donald Trump. I ain't gonna front. I'm kind of upset with this one, y'all. Tell me how y'all feel about it.
Court ruled that Donald Trump is disqualified from holding office again because they say he engaged in an insurrection. In the 4-3 decision, the justices pointed to Trump's efforts to remain in power after losing the 2020 election, including the January 6th on the Capitol. They say it is a violation of the 14th Amendment, a Civil War era provision that says anyone who engages in an insurrection cannot hold office. In a statement, Trump's election campaign team called the decision completely flawed, arguing it was a decision by Democrats trying to remove the strongest candidate from the 2024 presidential race.
And Katie, we can only imagine that this is not the end of the legal battle.
Donald Trump and his legal team will appeal the ruling to the U.S. Supreme Court. If the Supreme Court holds up the decision, other states could follow Colorado's lead. Attempts were made in Minnesota and New Hampshire to block Trump from ballots there, but cases were dismissed. In modern times, no one has seen anything like this in the U.S. And right now, legal scholars are divided on it.
Katie Simpson in Washington, thank you.
Thanks.
That's what I need to talk about. That's what I need to talk about. When the situation happened, when people tried to rush that White House, right? Remember when all them people with the bullheads and all them niggas was running up in that motherfucking White House? That was on the motherfucking incitement of what? Donald Trump. Them niggas said, fuck that. They riding for Trump. The same way Trump would have quote unquote been involved to speak up and tell them people, go home. Do not try to rush this building. He didn't do that. He did a motherfucking speech saying the people are tired of being deceived. The people are not going to be held back. They're going to fight for what they believe in. Do you understand? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of the law. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of the law. The streets don't love us. Let's get into this video.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Streets don't love us, y'all. And unfortunately, they don't love our color. Check this man out, Jonathan Majors. Everybody know who Jonathan Majors is. The dude from Lovecraft Country. That nigga been marked ever since he came up with that Lovecraft Country segment. They said they ain't even doing no part 2 to that shit. Lovecraft Country was talking about devil worship, reincarnation, spirits, blood sacrifices. Things that was passed on through genes. He found out he had the blood of a rich white slave owner. His great-great-great-grandmother was impregnated by a white slave owner, and that blood was passed down with that Geechee she had in her. Praying family. That's one of the first ones. Then they gave him, pay attention, when you seen a black man on Ant-Man? When the fuck did you see a black man on Ant-Man? They gave that nigga his own quantum leap shit. Fuck that nigga. You ain't just gonna be a character on Ant-Man. We're giving you your own motherfucking movie. They gave the nigga the deal with Marvel. Marvel said, uh-oh, you hit a white woman? Domestic violence? We let your ass go. No more money for you, pussy. No more money for you. Nope. No more money for you. And then look, a lot of people don't even know that Sylvester Stallone, one of the greatest movies ever. FTC Vice, I see you. One of the greatest movie ever. My favorite movie ever is Rocky. My favorite movie ever is Rocky. That's right. Big Dice told you that. My favorite movie ever, Rocky. Stella! Adrian, I was scared. You know why I love Rocky so much? Because he was the underdog. He ain't really have too much, but he had his motherfucking morals. He had his integrities. He had his principles, and he feared God. That's the part about Rocky that used to fuck me up, how before he went to that fight, before he went to that last fight, what he did, he went to the priest. He went to the priest. He said, Father, I need you to get up. Father, I need you to wake up. Like, Rocky, what the fuck are you doing? I'm sleeping. He said, yo, Father, before this fight, I just wanted you to do me a favor. I wanted you to say a prayer with me. I wanted you to bless me. Nigga, gangster with his hands. Street brawler, nigga. Gangster with his hands. That nigga ran all the way to a fucking cathedral, the Catholic Church, screamed up, yo, Father! Because he wanted a blessing. See, Rocky feared God. And that nigga loved hard like a motherfucker. See, Rocky didn't give a fuck about no motherfucking eyelashes. That's why I feel as though I gravitated to him. Rocky ain't give a fuck about no poom shorts. He ain't give a fuck about no sheer blouse with nipples out. He ain't give a fuck about no shorts with women's crotches intruding for every man to look at. He fell in love with a woman that the average man would have overlooked. Big glasses. Look like a little boy. Adrian ain't look like a boy? Huh? Adrian didn't look like a boy? This nigga here is a dick sucker too. You need to be with Adrian, because you like sucking dick. But back to what I was saying. She had big glasses. Had a little hat like mine. It didn't say Brooklyn. She wore a wool coat that concealed her shape. Her innocence in her heart was so pure, she didn't even know how to be receptive to herself wanting to kiss her man. Greatest part about this is she worked in a pet shop. She didn't work in no department store trying to model no motherfucking perfume. She didn't work in no bar trying to over-advocate her body, trying to be promiscuous and friendly with a bunch of men. Nah, she didn't do that. She didn't work in no strip club. She wasn't no prostitute. She worked in a pet shop. A pet shop. If that don't tell you the moral compass of a person, a pet shop where she had to do clean shit from dogs. She had to clean shit from cats. She had to wash dogs. She had to clean out the bird cages. She was responsible. This what this shows me about this character of a woman that a lot of people don't look at. See, this the shit I looked at. That Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, what he fell in love with, she was a responsible woman. She mastered her chores. She kept everything in order, and she still carried herself like a woman. She went home. You see her brother that worked with Rocky at the meat market, he's a piece of shit. The brother, the fat nigga, total opposite of her brother. She cooked for him every night. Cleaned that house because the mother had passed away, because that's a woman. And what she do, she loved Rocky. She loved him for him. That nigga running around with sweats on. He ain't got no money. The best thing Rocky had was his goddamn fedora hat. But she loved him. That was his name, Dredd. Paulie. Rocky, the best thing he had was that chain and that fedora. But his integrity was incredible. He didn't believe in mistreating people. But check this out. Did y'all notice after Rocky 2 and Rocky 3 how motherfucking Adrian started looking? Did y'all pay attention? Adrian got a fat ass and all that out of blue. You know, back in the days, a fat ass for a white woman, you know what that is. A little curved Calvin Klein jean ass. I'm not talking about no apple bottom ass. I'm not talking about no Levi's ass. That could only be what? Given by our beautiful, you know, I'm not talking about one of them type of ass. I'm talking about a Gloria Vanderbilt type of ass. A Calvin Klein type of ass. You know, a nice dress type of ass. Appropriate for them. When that motherfucking money came in, that nigga started getting his hair cut. They got robots in the goddamn house. Remember that shit? They got the robot in the goddamn house. They got the mansion now. They got the Ferrari. They got the Trans Am, the limousines. Remember how Adrian started looking when the bitch got a glass? Fuck the glasses. That motherfucker got some contact lenses. See how she was looking with that sable on? You seen how she was looking when she got her motherfucking hair done? That just amplified after the money came. But she was already a beautiful person when she looked at like she was less attractive when she wasn't outside with the hair or the minks or the jewelry or the makeup. See, that money ain't make them. They made the money. But this young man right here, Jonathan, he done fucked around and turned the legacy of Rocky into the motherfucking new legacy of Apollo Creed. Pay attention. The Rocky Balboas turned into Apollo Creed's illegitimate son. It starts off with him up in the group home. He fight, bing, bang, bang. He whipping niggas out. He got his father's hands. He got his father's motherfucking attitude, right? Felicia Allen, she plays Apollo Creed's wife in the future. She goes and gets this little boy, knowing that that is a child that was made on an outside relationship with another woman. But she went and got that boy. That's how much she loved her husband. You know why she went and got that boy? Because that was the last part of him that was living. Egypt, stop. That was the last part of him living. The last part. So she went and got that little boy from a group home. Egypt, come sit down. Excuse me, y'all. She went and got that boy from a group home. Brought him home. Brought him home. Let me put her up, y'all.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Like I said, she went and got that little boy, brought him home, and raised him, and he turned out to be Adonis Creed Jr. Played by that boy, what's his name? Michael Jordan? Michael, what's his name, y'all? Tell me his name again. Michael B. Jordan. The one that was messing with Lori Harvey, she done got him fucked up. She done hit him with that snap. He ain't been right since. That nigga don't want to do no movies. He don't want to do no commercials. That nigga don't even want to do a children's show. That young girl done fucked him up. That's Steve Harvey wife, daughter. She hit him with that thing. She fucked that young boy up. Well, they done turned the legacy of Rocky Balboa into a legacy of Apollo Creed, a black man. He still got the shit rocking. That nigga Sylvester Stallone is a genius. Did y'all know Sylvester Stallone's daughter, husband is black? Did you know Sylvester Stallone's grandson was the biracial young man that played, and I think it was Rocky 8 or 7 when he had the bar or something like that? Did y'all know that his daughter married a black man? This is how good his heart is. That nigga took that money in that production and reversed it from Apollo Creed, from his legacy, to motherfucking Apollo Creed's legacy. Because he look at people equal. People say Sylvester Stallone, one of the coolest niggas in the world. That nigga did the Expendables. Look who he got in the motherfucking Expendables. 50 Cent. This nigga listen to rap music. Ain't that some shit? 50 Cent. This nigga got Curtis Jackson. He done been shot 1,000 times. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, now I can't see. I'm trying to be who best can be. And niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. My back against the wall, and that nigga got that nigga in a movie with him. Niggas just don't be around no niggas like 50 Cent. He gotta be straight up. And he got 50 Cent in the movie, and he paying that nigga a bag, nigga. You can see nigga now, hey Curtis, how you doing, Curtis? Goddamn, when is that new album coming back? I need that old 50 Cent. You know, come on, man. You know the one The Rock used to like back in the days, the old 50 Cent with you and G Unit. I smell pussy, is that you, Herb? Come on, give us that one back, man. Come on. No, I'm not saying he ate off it. I'm saying they rid it off it from white to black. But I know one thing. His daughter's husband is black. His daughter's husband is definitely black. But are they trying to do that to Jonathan Mayers? Are they trying to fuck him up because of all that money he getting? Because I want y'all to look at this right now, and I want y'all to pay attention to something. Pay attention to what he was convicted of, and then pay attention. I want you to look at the video, the actual altercation that led up to her having the bruise on the back of her neck, his girlfriend, and her finger being broken. This is the part that bugs me out about the justice system. This is the part right here that bugs me out about the justice system. I'm not trying to be funny right now, y'all. I'm being dead fucking serious. If we're dealing with equality and justice, they got some ways and some words to get around certain things. Did they get him in this scenario? I'm going to tell y'all before we watch the video. Yes, he's guilty of what they said he's guilty of. Because of the terminology and the wording and the phrase and the actual action that he did. But the sad part about the situation is, and forgive me for how I feel about this, ladies. I hope y'all don't run away from me for what I'm about to say, but I gotta be real. How come if you punch a nigga in the face and he punch you back in your fucking face, he's the one that's worse? Me personally, I think a man, quote unquote, is supposed to advocate his skills and self-discipline. Yes, I do say that. But what is a man supposed to do if he's trying to walk away? So you mean to tell me, I'm walking away from you, you punching me in my face, you're scratching me, you're screaming, you're hollering, you're spitting at me. You might be beating me with a stick you picked up off the floor. You might be beating me with a bottle you picked up off the floor. I'm walking away from you. I'm running away from you. Running. I'm running away from you. How long is it before I stop running? As a man, ladies, I'm asking you a question. As a man, men, fellas, I'm asking you a question. When do I have the right to turn around and go, bah, bah? Because I don't know one man. It is some men that's going to do it. Matter of fact, I can't say that. I was getting ready to say I don't know one man, but I have seen niggas get punched all in their face and ain't fight. It's fucked up, but it's the truth. It's fucked up, but I have seen people get beat all in their face, get beat walking down blocks, telling niggas, yo, I don't want to fight. Blood coming out their mouth, eyes swelling up, tears coming out their eyes, and niggas just keep beating on them because they know they don't want to fight. It was times I wanted to go fight me. And I didn't want to fight. But I didn't want to see nobody get beat like that. Shit, it was times I told niggas, yo, why you bothering him? In my heart, I'm thinking, yo, when I say this to him, this nigga gonna come to me, I'm probably gonna get beat up, but I ain't get beat up. But when is it the time for a man to say, what he gotta do? What he gotta run to a precinct? Does he have to run and jump into a cop car that's moving? When is the time for a man to say, God, stop playing with me? When is that accepted? Keith said women need to keep their hands to themselves. Like, seriously, I don't advocate nobody fighting, especially no man and no woman. But I know what Farrakhan said. He quoted somebody saying, a woman, when she's upset, her mouth can be equivalent to the iniquity of a snake pit. Do you know how dangerous a snake pit is? He said her tongue, her mouth is a sword that can be equivalent to a snake pit. He said, I don't condone violence, but there's only so much a person can take. Divine Feminine says you have the right to defend yourself. If possible, take a walk. Now, I want y'all to watch this video because see what you just said? If possible, take a walk. You said, if possible, take a walk. I'm going to keep it right there. You said, if possible, right? Take a walk. What if a nigga running?
From Fox, I'm Jeanne Francine. Let's get into one of our top stories of the day. More evidence has surfaced in the
Clarice said, yes, call the cops on her, but don't beat her. So, Clarice, you telling me if a woman is beating your son in his face down a block, your son, if a woman is beating and attacking your son, just beating on him, you're telling me you want him to get beat till he get to the police? You mean to tell me you want that woman to just keep beating on your son and pick out his phone and go, hello, someone, hold on, hello, hold on, 911, somebody's beating on me. Stop hitting me. So you telling me, quote unquote, you want your son to get beat. I'm trying to hear this right. You want your son to get beat. Ain't that some shit? That's what you're telling me? You want your son to wait till he get the police. So you mean tell me you want him to come home to you bruised up, lip busted, eye closed, scratched up, spit on, maybe stabbed, maybe beat with a bottle because he couldn't get to the police? You know what I'm doing for that. No, I made a mistake. No. I'm sorry. I put you in timeout for a minute. I had to put you in timeout for a minute. I'm going to go into this because I want to make sure I didn't put her out of here. Let's get into this right quick.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates, you think you slide through. I help build my niggas, this ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means, I beat the...
I had to make sure it was right. I made a mistake. I was trying to put her on timeout for a minute, and I made a mistake, and I blocked out the chat. So I had to just go into my studio, because I ain't never blocking out the chat. I was putting her on timeout for a minute. So, Clarice, make sure that you're in the building, because that was my button on this finger shit. My finger's just thick. I said, hold up, I think I put her out. Oh, no. She said, no, I will deal with her. You crazy. I love you to death, but you are insane. But hey, we from Brooklyn, so I got a little bit of insanity in me too, so fuck it. It ain't the first time. Watch this, y'all.
The assault trial of actor Jonathan Majors. Briella Tomasetti joining us live this morning from the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Briella, good morning to you. A lot of people talking about that surveillance footage this morning.
Yeah, it is definitely a talker, Gina. Good morning to you.
Truth Lady said, that's a fact. Back in the days, I called my cousins. Yeah, we call our cousins and our sisters, we call our cousins and our sisters for females that don't put our hands on us. We called our sisters and our cousins for females in the street that ran their mouth. Just like back in the days, we used to quote unquote tell them back in the days, real niggas, we ain't put our hands on women. When y'all was running your mouth, we used to go get your bitch ass brother. This is what real niggas did. We ain't put our hands on y'all. Go get your brother. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Go get your brother, go get your father, or go get your man. See, that's how real men did it. But we ain't never put our hands on y'all. I don't give a fuck with none of y'all in here saying women or men. Put your motherfucking hands on me, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. You put your fucking hands on me, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. You can take your subscriptions back for that one. I would never tell my son no shit like that. What the fuck y'all mean? Run to the precinct. Y'all will deal with it or call your sister. Nah, fuck that. I'm not talking about for something that somebody's talking over the phone. Yo, fuck you, Dice. Fuck you, Dice. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to call my sister for. But if a woman is in front of me putting her fucking hands on me, what the fuck am I waiting to call my goddamn sister for? What if that bitch killed me? What if she cut me? What if she stabbed me? What if she hits me and I have eternal bleeding because she hit an artery that she wasn't aware of? You people is crazy. You better wake up. Y'all better wake the fuck up. This, you now rocking with the best. Oh, you better wake the fuck up. You better wake up. You see what my show said? Wake the fuck up.
In the assault trial of actor Jonathan Majors. Briella Tomasetti joining us live this morning from the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Briella, good morning to you. A lot of people talking about that surveillance footage this morning.
Yeah, it is definitely a talker, Gina. Good morning to you. And this trial, I should say, is moving rather quickly. Closing arguments already set to begin this morning. After that, the 6-member jury will begin deliberating. And depending on how long it takes for them to reach a verdict, this entire trial could wrap up by the end of this week or next week. New video from Jonathan Majors' domestic assault trial, which appears to show the actor pushing British choreographer Grace Jabari back into a black Cadillac Escalade after it pulled over in Chinatown.
Now watch this.
The Manhattan DA's office slowed down this clip to show what was happening. Afterwards, the two get out of the SUV and walk to the intersection of Center and Canal Streets, where Majors shoves Jabari away from him before running off.
He's running from her.
Jabari can be seen chasing him down the street.
Look. Oh, y'all don't got nothing to say now, huh?
Three-star is on trial for
y'all ain't got nothing to say now, huh?
assaulting
You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. Whoever think like that?
And walk to the intersection
Male
of Center
or
and
female, you got to be a goddamn fool. Look what the man did. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what everything escalated from. The man, she is erratic. If you listen to what I was gonna spoil it and tell you something. I was gonna spoil it and tell y'all something. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I'm gonna let you listen with your big ass ears.
Canal Streets, where Majors shoves Jabari away from him before running off. Jabari can be seen chasing him down the street. The Creed 3-star is on trial for allegedly assaulting.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Check this out. Watch the video, y'all. He is trying to put her in the fucking video because the bitch is drunk.
New video.
The bitch in the street drunk. She drunk. She got that goddamn wine in her, man.
Jonathan Majors' domestic assault trial, which appears to show the actor pushing British choreographer Grace Jabari back into a black Cadillac Escalade after it pulled over in Chinatown. The Manhattan DA's office slowed down this clip to show what was happening. Afterwards, the two get out of the SUV and walk to the intersection of Center and Canal Streets, where Majors shoves Jabari away from him before running off. Jabari can be seen chasing him down the street. The Creed 3-star is on trial for...
Did y'all hear that?
The two get out of...
Did y'all hear that? She drunk. She flipping in the middle of the street, Canal Street. This nigga worth 200, 300 million. Them goons see him, he going in the trunk. Hey, is that nigga from Cream? Is that nigga from ANTMAN? He got something. He trying to put her in the fucking trunk. She drunk, y'all. She's drunk. He's trying to put her in the truck. Check it out. Watch the video from when he put her in the truck. She runs up on him. Listen to the reporter. She grabs him. As he pushes her away from him, he dashes off to go to run. Fuck that.
Of the SUV and walked to the intersection of Center and Canal Streets, where Majors shoves Jabari away from him before running off. Jabari can be seen chasing him down the street. The Creed 3 star is on trial for allegedly assaulting Jabari, his former girlfriend, in New York City last March. Jabari met Majors on the set of Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, in which Majors played villain Kang the Conqueror.
Didn't I tell y'all before about that goddamn sex on the work? Didn't I tell you before about them husbands and them boyfriends on the job? Them shits always turn out bad. Didn't I tell y'all about that in another show? Check this out. Guess where he met her at? On the set of the fucking Ant-Man movie. Let me ask y'all something. For a minute. Let's talk. You know, this is a non-biased platform. You are now rocking with the best. You dig what I'm saying? Let me ask you something. Did they purposely plant him there? Did they purposely plant that female there? Did they purposely plant him and give him that Ant-Man role because they seen him succeeding and getting too high? Did they do that? Did they say, bitch, check this out. You're going to go fuck him, suck his dick for a couple of months, then something going to happen, and he's going to fucking jail. We can't have this nigga powerful like that. You think so? That nigga just got a fucking deal from Marvel. Huh? He want to be running around fucking bitches at the job. You know how much pussy he can get? Didn't they just say he was fucking Michael B. Jordan, allegedly? Educational purposes. Didn't they just have a video with him and no one to call on in a world of changes? Feeling not, often turn strangers. What you need is love, a man to take over. Oh, baby, don't look any farther. They just got him and that nigga with a dress on singing. He up there, tonight, we're gonna taste a little paradise. Don't you all night long, baby, all night long. Daylight. They got them niggas singing to each other like Sonny and Cher. Sizzle, what up, girl? They got them niggas singing to each other. Wasn't it just fucking Michael B. Jordan allegedly? Didn't they say that shit, FTZ? Go to YouTube right now and pull up Jonathan Majors dancing with Michael B. Jordan. Them niggas is singing, tonight we're gonna taste a little Karen. That nigga Michael B. Jordan got a wig on. Daylight, I see you looking in my heavenly eyes. I swear to God, pull it up on y'all phone right now. Them niggas up there, Madeo, Champagne fire. Don't look any further. Madeo, Champagne fire. What the fuck is that type of shit, man? That's why he going through that shit right now. He going through with this bitch here. Fucking with them Little House on the Prairie bitches. This is what you get when you fuck with them Laura Ingalls bitches. I'm not no prejudiced person. That nigga shouldn't have been fucked. You was just, see, this is what you get when you're trying to cover up your like men. Shout out to DS Ross. Shout out to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. This is what happens when you like men and you want to be out in the street with women that you're not interested in. See, this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Educational purposes only. I'm gonna tell you what happened since we talking. Ain't we talking? Them niggas was out all night. She was like, why don't you never want to fuck me? He said, because I don't like you, bitch. She said, at least one time. I'm tired of this shit. You got me riding around. My parents think that we're getting married. She drinking. She sniffing that booger sugar. He like, this bitch, shut the fuck up. We're in a restaurant. Be glad that you're eating an $800 plate. I'm thinking about Michael right now. I'm tired. I'm still distraught about what he went through with that Lori Harvey. Bitch, shut up. I told you this is an arrangement. This is for the world. This is for the world. She's like, you won't even fuck me. You won't even fuck me. Why won't you fuck me? I am not interested in you. I told you when we got together, we made this arrangement. When we ride around and we go to places like California and the red carpet, we're going to stand together as a couple and we're going to take pictures for the image of myself. We're going to definitely take images for myself. And bitch, when you're with me, we're going to be together for about 3 or 4 years. About 3 or 4 years, and then you're going to get popularity with being with me, and then you can go get with one of them guys that you want to be up in you all night. I am not interested in you, bitch. Bitch, I'm not interested in you. And when we're in the street, don't speak. This bitch getting high, drunk. That bitch got the Canal Street. She high, she drunk. That thing is jumping. She want that man to knock that thing loose. You're going to fuck me tonight, Jonathan. He was like, bitch, I'm getting out. Where are you going? He go to grab his motherfucking phone. Oh, because y'all didn't know this started over her snatching the nigga phone. He going to grab his phone to call an Uber. Yo, come get me. That bitch take the phone. See, you doodle heads. Everybody that was against him at first, y'all doodle heads now. Doodle heads. You are now in the doodle head class, doodle heads. Watch it again, doodle heads.
This week or next week. New video from Jonathan Majors' domestic assault trial, which appears to show the actor pushing British choreographer Grace Jabari back into a black Cadillac Escalade after it pulled over in Chinatown. The Manhattan DA's office slowed down this clip to show what was happening. Afterwards, the two get out of the SUV and walk to the intersection of Center and Canal Streets, where Majors shoves Jabari away from him before running off. Jabari can be seen chasing him down the street. The Creed 3 star is on trial for allegedly assaulting Jabari, his former girlfriend, in New York City last March. Jabari met Majors on the set of Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, in which Majors played villain Kang the Conqueror. Prosecutors say the actor slammed Grace Jabari on the side of her head and twisted her arm,
I did that by mistake. Remember when you timed out? My fault. It's right there.
After she read a romantic text message sent to him by another woman. Major.
Let me check Clarice right quick with your goddamn go-ahead forehead. Shut the fuck up. With your goddamn go-ahead forehead. I tried to put Clarice on timeout for a minute fucking with her, y'all. And I made a mistake and hit her out the chat. That's why I just went to the studio and let her back in. You see she in here beefing and shit. Yo, nigga, what the fuck is up with you, son? You done took my gun, nigga? That's that Brooklyn shit. Shut the fuck up. Yo, what up, nigga? Where my gun at? You got me walking down Utica Avenue from White Castle without a goddamn gun. You know these niggas out here be crazy. You know I got my jewelry on. You know I just bought the Mary J. Blige earrings, Dice. You know I just bought the Mary J. Blige earrings. I got the Kimora Lee earrings on, Dice. You ain't even give me no goddamn gun. Shut the fuck up. It was a mistake, doodle head. Y'all know I'm crazy. Don't pay me no goddamn mind. For real, y'all know I'm crazy, for real. Y'all know I'm crazy. Check this nigga face out. This nigga scared to death. He walking like the nigga off the Green Mile.
Can be seen chasing him down the street. The Creed 3 star is on trial for allegedly assaulting Jabari, his former girlfriend, in New York City last March. Jabari met Majors on the set of Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, in which Majors played villain Kang the Conqueror. Prosecutors say the actor slammed Grace Jabari on the side of her head and twisted her arm, leaving a gash on her ear and fracturing her finger after she read a romantic text message sent to him by another woman. Majors has pleaded not guilty to misdemeanor assault and harassment charges, with his lawyers arguing he is the real victim.
You see, she got upset. The whole night, they was chilling in the restaurant. He was texting that boy. You see, the lawyers made her cover that up. She said she read a romantic text from a woman. No, what? That wasn't no goddamn romantic text from no woman. That was a romantic text from that boy. Educational purposes only. She said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you dropping me off. Why won't you fuck me, Jonathan? You're doing this to me. You don't see how that nigga walk? Yeah, he was found guilty, but wait till you see what he was found guilty of, nerd. Check this shit out.
They claim it was Jabari who attacked Majors in New York City last March, leaving him bloodied and then spending the rest of the night clubbing, calling the accusations a revenge plot to ruin Majors' acting career. According to Variety magazine, Majors has decided not to testify, even though the charges have halted his leaving him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? She attacked him a month later. He pressed charges. She busted nigga mouth all open. He ain't put his hands on her. You know what she did? That bitch went to the club. Oh! Pick your goddamn jaws up for everybody that was just talking all that sucker shit. Just because she got a goddamn bruise on the back of her neck, you know what he's guilty of? He didn't get convicted of beating on her. He got charged with 3 counts. He beat 2 of them. What he got charged with was picking her up, putting her in a fucking car. He was putting the drunk bitch in a fucking truck. That's where he fucked up, ladies, and that's where he's guilty. He touched her. He touched her. Remember that he picked her up at the truck? They at the corner. She's grabbing his arm. He pushed away from him. If he's the aggressor and she's so in fear for her life, ladies, you doo-doo heads. If she's so in fear for her fucking life, let me ask you something. This is the part that I want to talk about, fellas. Let's talk. Let's talk, y'all. This ain't no bias shit over here. Y'all know I'm real on everything I talk about. So this is what I want to talk about. Check this out. Number one, if a nigga hurt you and put your hands on him, you're not going to chase him. You're not going to chase him. I'm from Brooklyn. When bitches chase you, they want to fight. I don't give a fuck if you done bust their eye. I don't give a fuck if you done slapped them with a fucking old English bottle. I don't care if you ran them over with a car. If a bitch chase you in Brooklyn, when she get to you, nigga, she gonna put hands and feet on you. Pay attention. If you were scared of Mr. Jonathan, little house on the prairie white woman, Little House on the Prairie white woman, if you were afraid of Mr. Jonathan, big strong man from Ant-Man, why you chase him? But see, he got some conversations that a lot of people didn't pay attention to. Pay attention to this. You are now rocking with the motherfucking best. I told y'all before who I am, you doo-doo heads.
Claim it was Jabari who attacked Majors in New York City last March, leaving him bloodied and then spending the rest of the night clubbing, calling the accusations a revenge plot to ruin Majors' acting career. According to Variety magazine, Majors has decided not to testify, even though the charges have halted his career.
Ain't that some shit? You see what Keith said? Chasing an ass whipping. But listen to what he said. Listen to what they told him. Listen to this dude, ladies. He refuses to press charges, even though that has halted his career. Meaning, the night she was whipping him out, that nigga had to call the fucking police. And then the minute the altercation was documented through the police, because you know one of them paparazzis or somebody leaked it from either one of their sides, now them big people like Marvel and Disney, they like, hold up, Playboy, why are you going to jail? Hold up, why you going to jail, my nigga? Talk to me a minute, because they want to know these type of things. They ain't going to just be investing millions and hundreds of $1,000,000 into a motherfucking image for Disney and Marvel, which is mostly children and adults with the what? Young heart. They ain't going to put no money into no shit like that. You see what they did to that boy from the Chi when he got that sexual assault? Brandon, when he was in the Chi, remember that girl said she felt uncomfortable? That nigga was gone. He ain't been in the show since. But the night that she bust his mouth open, she went to the club and party. Think about this. How you chasing an ass whipping if you scared?
And damaged his reputation. The defense called just 3 witnesses to the stand yesterday, an NYPD detective, a Connecticut doctor, and a Majors agent. Defense attorneys rested their case later that afternoon. Yeah, and this case is quite messy. Majors also filed his own complaint against Jabari. Now, she was arrested last month and charged with misdemeanor assault and criminal mischief. The DA's office here in Manhattan, though, would not pursue the case, saying that it lacked, quote, prosecutorial merit. So far, though, we have not seen a sign of either Jonathan Majors or Grace Jabari here.
Now, see, if y'all don't know what that means, the reason why the DA couldn't pick that shit up because it lacked prosecutional merit, meaning, quote unquote, they can't convict her because he said he's not pressing no charges. The case got to get thrown out. It's just like a man and a woman going through some bullshit. Oh, he hit me. Oh, she hit me. Go through the system. The DA said, okay, check this out. Were you just mad because y'all had a fight because y'all was going through some shit? Or is this really an abusive situation that we need to step into and get you out of? Because if it is, this is what we need you to do. We need some more affidavits from you. We need some more motherfucking information. And we're going to need you to be on the stand when we go to trial. What usually happens? No, it wasn't like that. We was just mad. It lacked prosecutional merit. Number one, if he pressed charges on her, right? And she goes to court for the charges that he pressed on her, right? He has to be present in court to express advocately to the judge and the jury why she was ever arrested. Without him coming to court, it's just like if a nigga get killed and they got a goddamn star witness. They got the only person that says, I saw him commit the homicide. If that nigga don't fucking come to court, you know this nigga's got to go home. They don't have that's lack of prosecutional merit. Since he said, yo, she was just upset, knowing that she has an alcohol problem, fuck it. I don't want her locked up. Bad enough she had to go through the system. I ain't pressing no charges on this fucking girl. District attorney calling. So what do you want to do, Mr. Mayers? Nah, fuck that shit. Leave her alone. Matter of fact, we still together, man. We still together. So let's look at this from a different point of view, y'all. Let's listen.
Outside the courts, but they do open at 9 o'clock, so both of them should be
Thomas, salute.
In this area shortly. For now, we're live here in Lower Manhattan. Gina, back to you.
Briella, you put that perfectly in your package. That's what all the talk is about this morning. Who is the true victim in this trial? You see Jonathan running away from her, but you see her getting pushed into the vehicle. So it'll be very interesting to see how things play out.
Y'all want to hear some shit? I'm going to play this for y'all too. Check this out. Let y'all hear something right quick. Check this out. Y'all ready for this one? This is some deep shit. Give me 1 second. They're making a commercial go through. Now, see, everybody was just talking. Thomas, I see you in the building, beloved. Everybody was just talking. I want you to hear the part that none of y'all heard. Y'all heard everybody talk about this case, but ain't nobody gonna break that shit down like me. Ain't nobody gonna break it down like me. You know why? I'm Sharon McLeod's son. This is something I want y'all to pay attention to also. Does this seem like the type of person that be beating on women? Pay attention to the leaked conversation. You know where you heard it first. Right here with me. Let's go. What are you doing right now?
Period. This is actually, period. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really know, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get to.
Hold up. Y'all heard that? The man speaks with a tone. He said, how dare you come home drunk? Respectfully, to the women that be getting drunk. Y'all know how y'all get when y'all get a little drunk and aggressive. Just to the men when they get drunk. But a woman, when she get drunk, she gets very vicious. Pay attention to what he said. How dare could you come home and disrupt our house like that when we have plans? Wow. Truth lady, you still in here? Clarice, you still here, girl? Sound like a nigga that beat on women? Sound like a nigga that beat on women? He even went into the moral decor of certain women today and certain women like Coretta Scott King. Y'all better pay attention to how they just railroaded this man, in my opinion. He's guilty for putting his hands on her by putting her in the fucking truck. He didn't know that when he was trying to stop her from making an ass of herself and creating a scene in the middle of Canal Street in New York, he didn't know that when he picked her up, putting that motherfucking girl in the goddamn truck that was drunk, she was gonna hit her neck. How y'all know she ain't just hit her neck from turning around as it seemed like she was fighting? He didn't intentionally want to break her fucking finger or intentionally want to bruise her. The only intent he had in that matter right there was to put her in the truck and dissolve that fucking scene. Pay attention to what the blood said. Let's listen to what the gangster said, since y'all criticized him so much.
What are you doing right now? Period. This is actually, period. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really though, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get.
How dare you come home and listen to how good of a heart he has. Obviously, he the breadwinner. He ain't say, how dare you come home to my home? How dare you come home to my house drunk? Like some arrogant ass clown. He said, how dare you come home to our home and disrupt our peace? God damn, what type of shit? Like ladies, all jokes aside, what more does he have to say? How dare you come home to our home and disturb our peace? Ain't that some shit, FTC? But see, he wasn't talking to a person of a sober mind. He was talking to a person that was drunk. He didn't say, yo, why you came home smelling like alcohol? He said, why did you come home disturbing our home drunk? There's a difference between having an occasional drink and sipping and feeling a little good and a little saucy. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to coming home drunk. Drunk. Let me tell y'all something, ladies. When y'all come in the crib 3, 4 o'clock in the morning drunk, we think a nigga dick done been in your head. Yep, you heard it first. You might get upset. Yeah, we think you're out there sucking cock. In the words of the great L. Compa, yeah, you out there sucking cock. Yeah, you out there sucking cock, like Compa said. You out there sucking cock. Yeah, he is. You remember FTC? You see how Compa said she's sucking cock? Because like the old timer said, no offense to no woman in here, drunk pussy is everybody pussy. Drunk pussy, I done worked in clubs doing security. I did security down here at my cousin's clubs. I got cousins down here with clubs with juke joints. And you'd be surprised. A lot of these chicks that got men in the crib that don't want to be hanging out all night because they probably was working on that Saturday, they chicks be out here sucking dick. They get 2 or 3 shots of that corn liquor in them, and they sucking dick. Yeah, you sucking dick. Yeah, you sucking dick. Mm-hmm. Just like them niggas that be out there and they women be hard-working women and they be tired, baby, I don't want to go to that club. Why you always out there? I'm tired. You go ahead and have them. Yeah, they be singing, they be slinging dick. They be putting dick in them bitches that be sucking cock. That's why they be in them parties together. They looking to suck cock and they looking to sling some dick. Because when they put that alcohol, what the Indians said, like they was tricked by the fucking pilgrims, once you consume all that alcohol, the spirit of being drunk is upon you. And you will wake up with a dick in your head, or you will wake up next to a bitch that you don't even remember. I never forget my grandmother telling me this. A nurse, Kings County Hospital. She said, baby, there's a lot of times you hear people saying they made a mistake. They didn't know what they was doing because they was drunk. That's why they slept with a person. She said, baby, that is the truth. She said, when it comes to marijuana, it's clinically proven. Marijuana puts you on a high euphoric type of feeling. Sometimes a little razzle-dazzle gets you a little horny, gets you more curious, gives you the munchies and stuff like that. She said, but when you drink alcohol, you become under the influence of something. Under the influence of something. Influential activity and thought. Influence. All right, cool. So say you're sitting in the crib and you watching a nigga sell drugs all day with a chain on his neck and a big ass Benz, women gravitating to him. You are influenced to do the same thing when you get outside. He's selling drugs. He got the nicest car. He got the women. So when you're under the influence of alcohol, you're under an influential, spirit. You notice how before you drunk, you just chilling. What up, baby? How you doing? You take 1 or 2 shots. Yo, what up, baby? How you doing? You take 3 or 4 shots. Yo, what up, baby? How you doing? You take 5 or 6 shots. Yo, what up? What up, baby? Yo, let me get 2 more of them things, baby. Because you're under the fucking influence of alcohol. As opposed to you was like, yo, what up, son? How you doing? Yo, where the bitches at, baby? Because you're under the influence of alcohol. So when you get under the influence of alcohol, a motherfucker that might look like Lawrence Fishburne in real life when you sober, because you're under the influence of alcohol, this motherfucker look like Halle Berry. And you be licking the nigga all in his face. Yum, 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 yum. Take her home, fuck her. You fucking Halle Berry. You wake up with Lawrence Fishburne in your goddamn bed. You wake up with Lawrence Fishburne, a nigga the size of Tyler Perry with a fucking wig on his head. Ain't that some shit? But when you was under the influence of alcohol, you thought you was licking on motherfucking Halle Berry. No, you was licking on a man. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's what happened. That's what happened. Now listen to this brother right here express how he felt. I'm going to the top on this. Let's go.
What are you doing right now? Period. This is actually, period. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really though, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on and go, I think Grace is gonna be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No, you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife.
Come on, let's get back to the beginning. Give her that work, man.
Period. This is actually, period. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really though, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on and go, I think Grace is gonna be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No, you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know, I'm not.
Okay, now it gets real deep. Now it gets real deep. Don DeMarco. Now it gets real deep. Y'all ready for this one? Some people looking at him talking about, what the fuck this nigga talking about Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama for? This bitch ain't none of them people. Fuck she talking about that for? Maybe people in here exactly what he said. He said it's a certain position. It's a certain level of respect that you're supposed to carry. It's a certain mannerism. Rest in peace to the Dread El Carpet that just came to my head. It's a certain mannerism that you're supposed to carry when you're connected to certain people of prestigious description. Martin Luther King. Coretta Scott King can't be no strip club. She can't be busting her ass in no goddamn. Come on, baby. Imagine this. Could you imagine Coretta Scott King with a thong playing with a pussy coming down a motherfucking pole? Nope. Nope. I can't even see that shit. Could you imagine Coretta Scott King in a motherfucking club talking about, come on, daddy, let's go to the VIP room. Martin don't care nothing about that. He out there preaching. He talking about he had a dream. Nope. But I do see Coretta Scott King in a motherfucking crib worried about her husband getting assassinated every day because he lived for equality. I do see her sitting in the crib worrying about her and her children getting murdered because some white advocates that don't feel as though her husband should be alive coming in there to hurt them babies. I do see her sitting there in a motherfucking crib the nights before he was a reverend, when he was out there getting a lot of pussy. See, that's the part y'all don't know about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was getting a lot of pussy. That was a handsome dude. That nigga was getting plenty pussy. That nigga grew up in fucking pool halls and juke joints. Before he found his calling, that nigga was in pool halls and juke joints. Yeah. Yeah. See, it was a different degree of women back then. See, women back in the days, they prayed for their men. Yeah, this nigga a piece of shit, but God, I'm going to wait on his love because I love him. See, we're the women like that. I'm going to wait on his love because I love him. See, a real woman, my mother taught me this. My grandmother showed me this. A real woman's love and heart and a desire in her heart is to please her fucking man. A real woman duty is to motherfucking love her man. A real woman will study her man to find out what is it she has to do to continuously let him know how much she loves him. This ain't got nothing to do with no buying me shit. This ain't got nothing to do with fucking me. This ain't got nothing to do with giving me the food I like to eat. This ain't got nothing to do with wearing a nice clothes because niggas gonna be envious. It's about appreciating me as a person and treating me as a fucking man. It's about giving me the same respect I'm gonna give you because I appreciate you as my fucking woman. That's what that's about. See, the sex and all that, and then the motherfucking gifts that come just because. See, some motherfuckers want to wait to Christmas and your birthday and Mother's Day and Father's Day and all that bullshit to get a present. If you see something that you really fuck with somebody, you think something that will compliment somebody you fucking with, why you gotta wait to a certain day to get it? The only way you should be able to wait to a certain day to get it is if you don't have the money. You might want to put it on layaway. Nothing wrong with layaway because it's a surprise. It's something that you are buying to just tell the person that you're in love with, you know what, I just love you so much. In my eyes, I wanted to see you in this. Even though you might have liked this shit, I was waiting to see you in it just because you liked it. See, that's what real bitches used to do back in the days. You know what I'm saying? They pay attention to certain shit. Niggas start coming to the crib, start talking about a brand new pair of Timbs. Niggas is hustling, getting money. Niggas got money. Niggas talking about a brand new pair of Timbs they want to get. A chick that's working in Macy's or a chick that's just trying to go to school or save up money from money that you giving her. One day shit come home with the Timbs you was talking about. Knowing she really don't have that much motherfucking money. Knowing she might still stay with her moms and them. But she did that for you because you talked about it and she knew you was interested. See, that's what real bitches do. You dig? That's what real women do. So when he was talking to her, he was telling her, do your friends ever talk to you about who you are involved with? See, this the part, them bitches. Your friends don't want to hear this, ladies. I'm talking to the ladies that dealt with the niggas in the street that was getting money. See, the niggas like that was getting money. That we was worried about niggas robbing us, sticking us up. We was worried about niggas kidnapping y'all for ransom. We was worried about niggas trying to violate our parents to get to an imaginary stash that they may have had. We might have 20, 30,000, but in your mind, we got $2 million. So you plotting to hurt me, my woman, my child, my son for 10, 20, 30,000. But in your mind, I got $800 million because I know how to rock it how I rock it and I move how I move. You did? So if you my motherfucking woman, there's certain things you can't do. What's that? If I go to the motherfucking tunnel, you can't be in the tunnel. If I'm in Biltmore Ballroom, you can't be in Biltmore Ballroom. I need you to fucking party and hang out where motherfuckers like me don't go and party and hang out, stupid. Even though you my woman, I need you off the radar. The people of importance that know who you supposed to be, know who you supposed to be. Everybody don't need to know you my motherfucking woman. Everybody need to know I'm your fucking man, because where I come from, niggas hurt the people you love. You know how many people spoke to my moms? Like Shirley and Ken? Miss Shirley, they used to have a restaurant called Ayanna's on Utica Avenue. One night, I'm coming down Utica Avenue, rest in peace. My mother go, DeMar? I go across the street. It's a Friday night because the only time my moms went to Ayanna's was Friday night because they had oxtail and steak on Fridays night. Anybody know about Ayanna's restaurant? 9530226, Shirley and Ken. Rest in peace to Miss Pam. Yo, all jokes aside, they had the best oxtail and steak in Brooklyn. Only on Friday night. When I come inside of Ayanna's restaurant, you should see, I wish I can give you a descriptive, like a video of how Ken and Miss Shirley looked at my mother. When she was like, DeMar, come in. When I walked to my mom, she kissed me. I said, hey, Mom. Miss Shirley said, Sharon, Dice is your son? She didn't say DeMar. See, my mother and Miss Shirley was cool already because, ironically, my mother around the corner is a lady by the name of Miss Evelyn. Her and my mother was best friends. Miss Evelyn and my mother both worked at Saks Fifth Avenue. Miss Evelyn has a son that ironically started messing with Mrs. Shirley's daughter that grew up in the restaurant, and all of them, including my mother used to sell Coach bags. When motherfuckers were selling Tupperware, my mother was selling Coach bags. When niggas was selling Mary Kay, my mother was selling Coach bags. My mother was selling Coach bags. I'm talking about when Coach bags my mother was getting them shits by Groves. So all of these women, they had their own rapport. She looked at my moms and said, yo, Dice is your son? My mother said, what did he do? She said, nothing. She said, but I would have never imagined. My mother said, yeah, that's my baby. She said, I don't like that Dice shit. I call him DeMar. Do you know from that day they never charged my mother for no more motherfucking food? My mom's went from saying she didn't like my name to going, you know Dice? She's saying this shit to everybody now. You know Dice? They going, yeah, from Utica Avenue. You know that's my son, right? You know that's my son, right? See, them the things I'm proud of. That's the shit I'm proud of. A lot of niggas can't talk about them things. Like when niggas found out who my mom's was, when my mom said my son name is Dice. Whew. What? But let's get back to this brother right here. Let's go. One more time.
What are you doing right now? Period. This is actually, period. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really know, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on.
I had to stop this for a minute. Nerd just said something that I had to speak on. Yo, Craig, tell me if I'm lying. Nerd said, yo, Keish, tell me if I'm lying. Nerd said, look at Paid It Full. It was a true story about with Ice and his nephew. Yeah, but Nerd, you want to hear some funny shit? My uncle name is Ice Water, and I'm his fucking nephew. I'm just not dead. You dig what I'm saying? Don DeMarco.
And go, I think Grace is going to be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No, do you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know, I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm
No,
sorry.
let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my shit, my trauma, blah, all that said, right? And I'm not saying I'm a great man, I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in.
They fucked that boy, y'all. They fucking that boy. Pay attention. He said, yo, I'm a great man. She ain't say one time, no, you ain't. You know, when them leaked phone calls, usually when niggas be saying, I'm the best, like, that's like Puffy talking to Cassie. I'm a great man. No, you're not. You beat me every night and pee on me, pussy. Bitch, shut up. You didn't hear none of that with him and her. He said, I'm a great man. She said, I know. Seems like she's the person with an addiction. Seems like she's the person that has a problem with alcoholism at least. We don't even know about any other things. What if she has a problem with opioids? What if she has a problem with cocaine? What if she has a problem with heroin? What if she has a problem with any other addictions? We know that she's addicted to alcohol. She has a problem with alcoholism. He starts talking to her about who he is. He like, I'm doing this shit for my culture, y'all. Do you understand the importance, the level of respect that I have to maintain, the level of opportunities that I could lose just by being affiliated with you? You know how I could be fucked up? Everything he said to her has came true. Sound familiar? Everything he said, bitch, I could lose it all. Now look, Don DeMarco.
That's real. I'm not going to think about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation. The woman that supports me, that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them ultimately. Last night, 2 nights ago, you did not.
That's some deep shit. That's some deep shit, y'all. He said the woman that is dealing with a type of man like this goes for the streets too, ladies. A woman that is dealing with a type of man like this has to do what? Be able to make sacrifices. In a totality, sometimes, ladies, y'all gonna have to shut the fuck up and learn how to humble. Sometimes when you want to run out there and shake your fucking ass, you got to tell a motherfucker, nah, I can't fuck with you, bitch. This shit right here ain't right. You fucking up with me and this nigga got. He ain't gonna eat no pussy for 2 months if I go out with you. He just told me if I go out with your ass again, he ain't eat no more pussy. Bitch, you know every time we go out, I'm drunk as a motherfucker when I come in here. This nigga think I'm fucking. He's smelling my pussy and shit. He ain't giving me no raw dick. He's putting on goddamn condoms. He ain't eating no pussy. Bitch, I gotta go through that shit for 2 to 3 goddamn months, bitch. So what a smart person gonna do is, fuck that. I'm staying home. Just like a nigga, man, she ain't even sucking cock. She's talking about the only way that we're gonna have sex is if I put on a condom. A lot of niggas be fronting. If you ain't never went through this with your baby mother or your girl, you ain't never get no pussy in your life. And I hope I didn't expose you in here. Every real nigga has had a baby mother that was like, let me smell your dick. Especially if you was getting money. Oh, I know you was out there fucking that bitch. Well, let me tell you how baby mothers used to fuck us up back in the days. Let me tell you how strong they was. Let me tell you how strong the women was back in the days. Not baby mothers, just women at all when they was girlfriend. Let me tell you how live the bitches was in Brooklyn. Shout out to my Brooklyn bitches. They didn't go out and fuck another nigga. They might have fucked one every now and then, kept that nigga in the just in case. You know the just in case dick? You remember back in the days when they had them key rings with the condom on it, the just in case? You know, every woman got a just in case dick. Don't let them fool you. A just in case. Every bitch got a just in case dick. Simple and plain. Fellas, if you're married to a bitch, she got a just in case dick. If you're in love with a girl, she got a just in case dick. A just in case dick is a nigga that's sitting up hoping that she called one day and said, yo, this nigga getting on my nerves, come get me. That's a just in case dick. You dig what I'm saying? But the women back in the days, it wasn't on no shit like that. They was like, damn, the nigga's still looking good. I do want some dick. You're going to use a condom. They're telling you, I know you're out there fucking them bitches. You better not bring me You're using a fucking condom. So why would a nigga go through some bullshit like that? Or why would a woman go through some bullshit like that where you can't even enjoy the person you in love with? Because of shit that you did that made them feel like that. Because of insecurities that you created in they fucking heart, stupids. Stupids. Let's get back to this work. DMW, you know we ain't playing in here, man. This man here talking from his heart, man. This man talk right quick, y'all. This man talk.
All that said, right, I'm not saying I'm a great man. A great man. I am doing great things. not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. That's real. I'm not being a dick about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation. The woman that supports me, that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them ultimately. Last night, 2 nights ago, you did not do that. You did not do that.
I'm sorry.
Which took away from the plan. And the plan is everything. If it was just you in the house drunk, maybe I could have swallowed it. Or I would have felt bold enough like, oh, babe, let's just go to bed. Which I said, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm not hungry, blah, blah, blah. Because Grace isn't here. Why? She was drunk. Why else? She was clogged by whatever was going on. You know what I mean? Fine. I can take that. Fine.
That's some deep shit, y'all. That's some deep shit. That's some fucking deep shit, y'all. That's some deep shit. They had a different picture of that man until they heard that audio. You know, Big Dice gonna give you that shit. I'm gonna give you that shit over here. Don DeMarco. FTC, they don't know where they at yet? Are you not entertained? Isn't this what y'all asked for? Isn't this content? Isn't this engaging with the crowd on a respectable note and looking at things from a non-biased perspective? Ain't this content? What the fuck is up, nigga?
What's good, my G?
This is content, nigga.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Follow
I like
the leader.
it.
I know you niggas is watching. Follow the leader.
the sad shit about it is she's supposed to be a representative of him.
Look what Keith said. He said that shit from his chest. I'm a great man, yo. Ain't too many niggas can say no shit like that. She didn't even give him no rebuttal. Yo, you know what? You beat me every night. You peed on me. You wouldn't even buy me Chinese food. Fuck you, piece of shit. She said, I know. Please,
yo.
So this
That
ain't
shit
the
is-
first time she came home drunk. Pay attention, y'all. I busted shit down all the way. See, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but another spirit came on me. Like Dog Soldier said, that wasn't me. That was another spirit. I guess the show I was doing yesterday. This ain't the
So,
first
yo,
time
let
she
me-
came home drunk.
Let me ask you this: Is he still fucking with her? No, right? Yeah, that's why it's a saying. You don't shit where you eat at, dog.
Now imagine telling a woman some shit like that. Bitch, I'm a good nigga. And you ain't no good nigga. Suck my dick, pussy. You wouldn't even give me $20 to get my hair done. My motherfucking son been asking for them Jordans for 3 weeks, you bitch ass nigga. And you pawned this fucking PlayStation. Fuck you.
She couldn't talk about that man like that. That, like you said, that man.
Sacrifices I'm making for us. You can't make a couple of sacrifices for us. He ain't say, I know the nigga ain't no selfish nigga. He ain't say, you know, nigga, like, bitch, what you doing?
Yeah,
Bitch, what you doing coming in the house drunk? He ain't say that. He said, why would you disturb the peace of our home?
That's right. That's right. He ain't say nothing wrong. But see, social media does this.
That nigga said,
This is what the modern women. This is what the modern women are doing nowadays. Fuck listening to a nigga, even if he's a breadwinner.
Keisha said, MC Crego, the lyrical philosopher. Hold on, y'all. I gotta talk about this shit. Y'all wasn't on the phone. I gotta talk about this shit. Yo, me and Craig talking yesterday, right? Y'all think I be joking. This shit is so fucking real. Me and Craig talking, right? Craig said, yo, that shit came to me like a big song I heard, guys. Y'all think I'm joking. We talk every day, and this nigga said, yo, this shit came to me like a quote from Big, Dice. Check this out. And the shit be coinciding with what we talking about.
Right.
You can't make this shit up.
Right. Right, you ain't never lied, though, bro. You ain't never lied.
I can't make this shit up.
It's not my fault, though, nigga. It's not my fault. I listen, man. Word. The Dice Bowl King Crego show. You already.
This nigga's crazy. I said, yo, Craig, stop talking for a minute. He was like, yo, son, what up? I said, you did it again. And he was like, oh, shit, it's just the way that I be thinking about it because my love for the hip-hop and the way I really, this nigga turned into the Malcolm X of hip-hop yesterday. He said, the way that the love of the music and the vibes of the spirit that come through my spirituality that makes me want to that set in my heart.
This nigga go. This nigga's crazy. But you definitely was like, yo, this shit make total sense.
Word up, the shit, but it wasn't like it was not what he was talking about. It was perceived. It's like this nigga got bars for every goddamn conversation. But that shit took me back to what Big said, Dice. Yo, check this out. It went like this. I said, oh, shit. Uh-oh, we got my man, Mr. Alonzo Hall, the All-Star Advisory on Insurance. Yeah.
All right.
Word up. That shit is real.
But
you said he is a lyrical philosopher. Great shit. I'm telling you, that's the right there, man. MC Prego, the lyrical philosopher, man. Niggas say, yo, that shit came to me like a big song, Dice. I said, what came to you like a big song? What we talking about? Listen. I said, oh, shit.
Yeah. I just used the shit as an acronym. That's all. You know what I mean?
He said it came to me
yeah. Word.
Yo, them niggas told Trump that nigga can't run no more. How you feel about that?
Yo, I had a feeling they boxing them in, bro. It's sad they boxing them in. They boxing him in, man.
People fail to realize you got to pay attention to the fine print. Nobody never want to see. They never want to read that fine print. They never want to read the fine print. When that nigga didn't stop them people from rushing that
yeah.
They said he was responsible for that shit. Remember, that nigga was doing.
Yeah, that's right.
They're not going to take this anymore. They're fighting for. Fuck the Democrats. They're fighting for their justice. He should have been like, yo, go home. This shit going too far. At least it would have been on quote. Even if he felt like that behind his hands, fuck that. The nigga should have ran up in there. Fuck that. He wasn't supposed to be making no videos. He's supposed to go, yo, check this out. This going too far, y'all.
Yeah, y'all about to fuck up my name. Right. Y'all about to fuck up my name. I don't want nobody getting hurt in my name. If he would have did that, you know what I mean? He would have been good money. But he ain't do that. Nah.
He about to sacrifice Giuliani. That nigga about to be the president. The Simpsons already said it.
Who, Giuliani? Who about to be the president? Giuliani?
Donald Trump.
Oh.
That nigga, they got Giuliani paying $148 million to a motherfucking a lady and her moms that look like Patti LaBelle, son. They just hit that nigga all type of crazy shit.
Yeah, he broke. I seen that. I seen that shit you put up there.
He got a cop out. He going to jail.
Yeah, he broke. He fucked up.
He done did something that they don't know about. My opinion only. Educational purposes only. He done did something. Giuliani done did something that Trump know. That nigga said, check this out. You better tell him before I do. They're talking about, he said, yo, Julie. He said, Julie, they're talking about I can't run for the presidency. You know how I feel, Julie. I told you, Julie, I was going back to the White House, Julie. I'm going to give you some days to tell him, Julie, and I'm coming, Julie. That's how I talk to Rudy Giuliani. I'm coming, Julie. Pause. You hear Trump now. I'm coming, Julie. Pause. Pause.
I got a question. I got a question for you. Okay, if he was to become,
I did say that. Pardon me. Some people did die in that riot. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
Yo, you see niggas had to pull them goddamn guns. Them niggas had to pull guns. Them niggas rushed that shit. That black.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. It was breach of security in that.
He said, I ain't come to work for this shit. All I keep doing is passing motherfucking paperwork to the goddamn.
That's it.
That nigga said I come to work for the free coffee that they got in the Starbucks downstairs and the Dunkin' Donuts. I got 3 more years. My feet be hurting. I ain't come here for that shit.
Y'all see how that black security dude moved? I couldn't be mad at him, son. Yeah.
For all this shit.
Gotta come home.
I got 3 years left. My 401k is about 82,000. I wanted 100k. That nigga quit. That nigga said, "Fuck this bullshit. I'm going on an early retirement right now, nigga. Fuck that. Once they're on the rest of the last 3 years, I'm not gonna get the whole 100%. I'll take 78% of my retirement. My little 401k. Get me the fuck out of here. Them niggas trying to kill me."
Right. Fuck that. I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad.
I am not mad at him. That shit crazy. But let me ask you this though. If Trump was to win, how you feel about that? What you think he would do?
How much money that nigga put in the street, nigga?
Nah, no.
When that nigga Trump, I thought that was Ronald Reagan reincarnated, nigga.
Yo, it's funny you say that because yo, I was in tune when I went to the Heights last week. I bumped into a couple of peoples and shit, and the prices sounded like mid-90s.
Nigga, if Trump get back into the office, educational purpose, the burden is 17.
Word.
You can get an African gray pigeon, parrot, for 17. When them shit was just 4,400, 44,000.
Yeah.
Holy smokes,
I was shocked. I was shocked the prices I heard. I said that shit sound like late 90s prices right there. I'm like, word? Like, wow. I said, wow, that's crazy.
Get the motherfucking plate out for 16, 14. What? When that shit was just $4,000? Don DeMarco. The economical structure has to be balanced in total. Don DeMarco.
Shit. I was told it's a buck for 3.5 for the white girl.
Cause them niggas is dropping. Them niggas said Don DeMarco. Right. Said, come on, man. Let's get back to loving each other, man. Ever since they said that shit, I had to play this song right here, man. I had to play this shit right here. Shout out to Way to Black, man.
Yeah, I just was watching that shit you told us to watch with homie singing with the dude. Oh, that nigga Mike, that man was rubbing all on his chest and shit. And I'm really looking because I know son is work out. Oh man, that shit look goofy, son. That shit look real goofy.
Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum. Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum. Go crazy, go dumb. Shake it. Go crazy, go dumb. Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a Go crazy, go dumb. Shake it. Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a I'm going dumb. I'm a forbidden, I'm numb. I do my dance, I dance with my gun. Whoa, wait I met a Cuban, no couldn't. I put my thumb in the pudding. I did it, they said it, I couldn't. Whoa, I'm with the biggest stunner of all. Off my bitch off one day, next day I go buy that bitch a more. I flip one brick, I flip two brick, then I buy that bitch a car. I pop one pill, I pop two pill, now a nigga out on more. Get crazy, go dumb. Nah.
The beat got me Feeling like I'm gonna come into America or something.
Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to that beat like a drum. Go crazy, go dumb. Shake it, go crazy, go dumb. Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a Go crazy, go dumb. Shake it, go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a I'm going dumb. I'm a forbidden, I'm numb. I do my dance, I dance with my gun. Whoa, wait up. I met a Cuban, no good. I put my thumb in the pudding. I did it, they said it, I couldn't. Whoa, I'm with the biggest stunner of all. Fuck my bitch off one day, next day I go buy that bitch a mall. I flip one brick, I flip two brick, then I buy that bitch a car. I pop one pill, I pop two pill, now a nigga out of mall.
Get crazy, go dumb, better get sturdy for fun. Aim it, I load it, they run. Lethal night needles get litty, go none. Shooters like Katie and Grady. Hitting up my jersey, I'm patiently waiting. I'm in the garden with Adam just aiding. I ain't in the zone if they paying. Sweating the rookie, but no, I'm the realest. Bitches be playing, but no, I'm the illest. Pretty and trapping, so bitch, I'm the trillest. Been stacking my paper, that's why I'm the biggest. That's why I'm the biggest. That's why I
go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum. Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum. Go crazy, go dumb. Shake it, go crazy, go dumb. Me, I'm as lit as they come. I'm starting with Mrs. Dior. If I up it, I click it, they run. Bitches, they come to the door. I gotta talk it more. It feel like I'm fucking a raw. Gucci the fit, broken the bag. Fuck it, I'm buying it all.
I'm in the deli when I'm on the block. Bust down a peanut or the chop. Serve them the bean and I yell at the op. Brooklyn, New York, the hustle don't stop. Bet they gon' move off the rock of my hips. I hit my dance when I'm making them hits. Rockin' Dior when I start in the strip. I'm with the gang, you know they are.
Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum. Go crazy, go dumb. Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum.
Yeah, we gonna keep it in Brooklyn, man. Shout out to the CEO Cassie. Shout out to HOB. Shout out to HOB. Shout out to Sonny Gibbs. We gonna play this and keep it in Brooklyn for the ladies. He killing them with this shit. This might be my new shit. This might be my new shit, y'all, for the winter, y'all. That's one side, and the other side of HOB, Sonny Gibbs. He right here. Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. These my guys right here. Brooklyn, stand up. Brody, I see you.
HOB.
Brooklyn, stand up, y'all.
Making it a
These
hard,
my guys
baby.
right here. HOB, go subscribe.
Yeah,
What guys sent you? Utica Avenue, stand the fuck up. Utica Prospect right here, y'all. This the new us right here, y'all. This who we used to be. Talk to him, baby.
Yeah. Banging all you fuck niggas. They ain't tell you I'm a nut nigga. Ball in my hand, I chuck niggas. Stick up kid, I
This who we used to be. It's daytime now, y'all. Let's go.
Shit. HOB. We're making it hard, baby. We here now. Shit. Hard life. Hard life shit. Immaculate vision. Talk about it. Shit. Yeah. Banging all you fuck niggas. They ain't tell you I'm a nut nigga. Ball in my hand, I chuck niggas. Stick up kid, I stop niggas. Jack boy like dumb niggas. Respect mine, no gun nigga. Strong arm as a young nigga. It ain't easy, but it's fun, nigga. Got out the motherfucking blood. Something that I'm used to. I don't care who's who. Ass cut, ass too. But only I determine if I shoot you. Shit. What I really do, so pity you. Kitty you. Victory when I Sean P Diddy you. Shit. Cause I'm jacking my city too. Grew up in the state pen, born in the jungle. Don't really care who you run to. Really miss all the war, Sun Tzu. Figure I'm a threat, come through. Gun you. And do 100 years on my 1-2. Like, I'm still put my thing down. But the young boy gon' carry it when I ain't round. But he told him how to spray rounds. Let a kick penetrate pound. Put you niggas in the grave now. Crying like a bitch, got me thinking that you gave down. What you said? Gotta say it loud. What you said? You just got hair on your tongue. You know what I'm saying? You want back by the nigga and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So what that mean? You just run around yapping with dick in your mouth. Chill.
You're the Brooklyn Bully. If you know the Big Blood, I guess you know who this is too. Free my guys. These is my little niggas. Free bloodshed. Let my man come home. If you know the Big Blood, Sonny Gibbs, that should let you know who I am. That should let you know who I am. That's the new Utica Avenue, man. That's the new Utica Avenue right there, man.
Shit. Man. This motherfucker freezing out here. You definitely got to be in the cut today, son. It's freezing outside up here, bro. It's like, I think like 30, 39 degrees.
Man.
Some shit like that. And it's supposed to drop further when the fucking sun go down.
Shout out to Job. I'm going to slam this for the Brooklyn Bully right quick. Put that down. Put your music down, right? Put your music down. Shout out to the new freestyle by Job. Let's go.
Yeah. They rap it, but don't actually live it. See me, I did that. A youngin' came back with a Chevy, he thinking light pack. I told him we could pop it for more, we did with good glass. I had sexy in the trenches with the gangsters. On MB, everything sleeves, these niggas ain't us. I'm Papa Addy, so I stay up. This batter that I mix with this butter, it got my cake up. Nigga, better crack all the Pillsbury. Touching on my stomach, I'ma get it, I ain't never worried. Yeah. We gon' eat if it's up to me. Loyalty is everything. You with me, then you're stuck with me. I'm trying to get a season on Zeus. It can't be that hard. She love me cause my diamonds is blue. She thinks she Chris Young. Little light-skinned baddie with a tooth missing. Only getting head in the drop. She like the roof missing. I need everything solid with a true spin. You niggas don't know nothing about it. No limit, yeah, I've been about it. A master at being a P. I get my money out of. Yeah, see how you do that there? I'm the one inside this room. Ain't no room for a peer. It's tight.
That shit was type tough.
No, Job should stay right, but you want to hear some funny shit? It's just ironically, somebody was talking about me and Job the other day. So you know what I told him, Craig?
What?
I said I'm gonna let the unknown be unknown and let it be that. You heard me?
No doubt.
Sometimes you gotta let the unknown be the unknown, man.
Yeah.
Word up.
Sometimes everybody ain't meant to know niggas' relations. You know what I mean?
But pay attention, y'all. Your FTC, everybody pay attention to this, man. To the Brooklyn Bully, whoever you are, I ain't even gonna get into who you are. Because if you know who Sonny is, and you know who Jonathan is, Jonathan Wynn, his brother, Bloodshed is, somebody's telling me you know my relationship with certain people. Somebody's telling me you know the truth about my relationship with the real Jaffe. And you just said something. You said you solid and you still stuck with me. You heard that, FTC? So now I know that's a motherfucking dummy page. That's a troll page, but that's a real blood. So salute, beloved. And we'll leave it there. You heard? Yo, Craig, come the fuck from behind this goddamn jigsaw shit, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I forgot I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button, bro.
You understand?
I forgot you get scared and shit. You know what I mean?
This right here made me think about that. Look what he said. Solid and you still stuck with me. Pay attention to this, y'all, right here. Why I paid attention to that. Pay attention to this right here. Solid and you still stuck with me.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose.
You notice how I still rock that? And you notice how I still rock that?
Of course.
I pay attention to motherfucking what people say and what people type. I pay attention to chat. He said you're solid and you still stuck with it. That can mean one or two things that I won't talk about on the internet.
We talk about it behind the scenes.
We talk about that on the back.
Yeah, talk about
anyway,
that
back to
behind
what I was saying. Don DeMarco.
Yeah, basically. Back to the subject.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, you got 3 hours in, dogs. What you trying to do now, man? Pushing it to another hour or?
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Oh, okay. All
My
right.
shit is, my motherfucking bills is paid, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Lights are good, nigga. I got a new light. I got a light over here. I got a goddamn blueprint.
All right.
Got some other light, nigga. Got some shit getting my better side. You know, have me looking like one of the professional niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you look light skinned right now. You look real light skinned.
Professional niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, niggas be saying I gotta be professional and shit. Hey, this is Big Dice on Big Dice. Shut the fuck up, pussies.
You looking like Dave Chappelle when he was the news reporter. That bright ass light. Stupid motherfucker.
As the news reporter.
Yeah.
Goddamn MC lyrical professor philosopher.
That's all right.
Ain't that some shit? Yo, how you feel about that shit, though? They got the migrants coming in and they turn them into police. They ain't even citizens.
Say that again?
The immigrants that's coming in, the migrants now that's coming across the borders,
Oh.
they tell them niggas you could be police, nigga.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard you mention that shit in Cali. That's crazy.
Somebody in the chat put us on to that. Somebody in the chat put us on to
Maybach did that.
Shout out to my man Maybach. Like I said, yeah.
That's deep. I didn't know they was doing that shit. Cause, and you know, they have it here to where you have to go to college and all that crazy shit before they hire you and all this.
It's a high school diploma now.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to go to college for that.
Diploma and ate at least 2 Big Macs, you could be a cop.
Nah, I ain't fucking with no big niggas. Crazy.
No, that's all. That's what I mean is that's how much Americanized you gotta be. You went to McDonald's, fuck it, be a cop. That's how much they don't even put people through the measures that they did back in the days as far as the mental aspect.
I know they put an age cap on it. I know they did that. They put an age cap on it. I think you can't be a cop after 35 or some shit like that.
But you can
be
a cop.
COs, right? That's crazy.
Your brain
ain't right.
Your brain ain't even.
But you could be a C. And check this shit. You could be a CO at any fucking age.
You're 7,000 years old. You think know why? Because they know niggas going to jail.
They don't mind paying you to babysit. But every nigga I know that was a CO left that shit because the hours is crazy. Niggas don't want to be sitting in there all day.
You get paid once a month. If you work in North Carolina for the state, you get paid once a month. Ain't no every 2 weeks. It's once a month.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh,
that's
fuck
goddamn
no.
shame. Now check this out. Imagine if you get a job, you got to wait 2 months to get paid.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
In the hole. That shit crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
So you sell crack till I get my first check?
That shit crazy.
Sell weed till I get my first check? What if I go to jail selling weed or crack till I get my first check? And they'd be like, yo, if you got a good job as a correction officer, why are you selling drugs? Because I was a month in a hole, pussy, and I still had bills.
That's crazy.
School teachers, they gotta work a month in a hole. Motherfucking group home, the people that work in the group home, they gotta work a month in the hole. Every month they get paid once a month down here.
That shit sound crazy, son. That shit sound like we in a third world
all
country.
that money after 4 weeks of working, after a lot amount of hours. Just imagine the total taxing they're gonna do from that one big lump sum check. They fucking you all over the board.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to live, really. You probably just making it.
Because when you get weekly, you get taxed off your increments of what you made that week or the week prior. If you put a month of total motherfucking money together, you get on a higher bracket of tax being pulled out of it because it's the larger lump sum. They killing you.
That's right. Yeah, they murdering them. They murdering that check. They murdering that motherfucking check.
So your motherfucking check might be 7,000, right? You're gonna get 4,100, 4,300, 4,500. Might be a $7,000 check. If you ain't got a dependent, you might get $12.80.
Shit, I was gonna say like 3,700.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just thinking like around. I don't really know what I'm saying.
Right.
You get 7,100, 7,300. Them motherfuckers gonna give you like $4,100, nigga. Like $4,100.07. $4,100.07. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with 41? What am I do with the 7 cents?
Yeah, man. That's why I was glad when I started this shit. At first, they used to pay us every 2 weeks. Then we got with another company that was paying weekly. And my daughter's mother used to say that shit. She used to say that every 2 week shit, they gonna tax the shit out you. And that's what they was doing, taxing the shit out of me. But the weekly, they tax you, but it's like, so yeah, it ain't hell no. Nah, it's a major difference.
That's that Don
It's a major difference.
Word up.
Wow.
Well, I'm about to shut it down. You got anything else to say before we get out of here, man? I'm going live tonight.
Subscribe to my channel, King Crego. You already know. You know what I mean? I'm still working on doing more videos and shit. And that's about it. Peace to the mods, to the chat. You already know. I gotta holler at Shots too. You know what I mean? I gotta call my G.
Oh, matter of fact, Shots, I'm gonna call Shots when I get off the phone. Way to hit me back for your mixtape too, bro. I think he got in touch with you, but I hit you right back. I gotta check the text because I saw it when we was going live. Word up. I saw we was going live. Yo, Team Guardian, you already know how I feel. It's always real. It's always real. I'll be back going on later on tonight. I got a couple of runs to do. You know, my little cousin, I got a couple of presents to give my little cousin. She was getting on my nerves. My little cousin said, "Did you get my present tomorrow?" She said, "Did you get my baby doll for Christmas?" Oh, and everybody that want to support to the motherfucking Cash App for my Christmas, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm getting 2 cartridges for Christmas. I want for Christmas. I'm getting Mortal Kombat. Yo, Nerd, what's that other game I want, Nerd? I want to contribute to my motherfucking Christmas present. Yo, Nerd, what's that damn game I'm talking about, Nerd?
What, Modern Warfare?
No,
First of all, what console you have?
I'm getting the latest Mortal Kombat. I'm getting the PlayStation 5. I'm buying myself a PlayStation 5. So what I'm doing is I'm getting Mortal Kombat, the last one. Cosmology,
right, I heard that was hard.
Hard. But they got this other shit. You can ride a bike and jump off a goddamn tree and turn into a jetpack. Nerd know what I'm talking about. That's it. That's it right there.
Yeah,
so
you need to.
Y'all fuck with me nice like that.
Yeah.
I am taking motherfucking Christmas presents. All donations are added up.
Yeah, you need.
Republic and Mortal Kombat.
Your ass need to play a game like that because you can't play Call of Duty. You'll break your fucking TV.
Yeah, and they said
them niggas will troll the shit out you.
Like I don't want to talk to no guy.
Yeah, they'll troll the shit out you. They'll troll you. And then you'll get all passionate, you'll break your TV. Yeah.
I don't want no game
we
like
can't,
that.
you can't.
Talking to me. I want a game where I can ride a bike and go off a goddamn cliff and then turn into a jetpack and then
that nigga shoot you in your face.
Then get into some skis. Then get into some water. You know, some adventurous shit like that while I'm chilling, because that shit is on.
Yeah, you need that. Yeah, you need that. Cause in this game, in Modern Warfare, a nigga can run up on you and slice your throat. And then say, what happened now, pussy?
Just walk past you.
No, the fuck he did. He
He
playing.
said, "Yo, Crego, I just walked past you, I think."
Yo, get the fuck out of it. So why did he stop?
He probably didn't see you. He probably didn't. He just said he looking at you now because he watching a lot. Knowing him, he telling the truth. That nigga be everywhere. What you looking around like you about to kill you or something for? He just telling you that. He don't really say where you at on TV like that, but he's saying
I know.
you know what I'm saying?
All right, tell him come pull up. Pull up. We can politic. It's not a problem.
This nigga's crazy, y'all.
Pull
Like,
up.
all to the side. We gotta pray for him, y'all. We gotta pray for him. Later on, I'm gonna let y'all hear the motherfucking tape. I was gonna do it earlier, but we went a little crazy over. But I want y'all to hear the tape about Gene Deal talking about Puff letting quote unquote his man Wolf get killed in Atlanta by the BMF. I'm gonna pull that on the show tonight. You know, I got some shit in the stash for y'all, man. Don DeMarco.
I think honestly he could have stopped Wolf from fucking with that man. Because Meech did was protect himself. You know what I mean? He could have stopped it. I believe Puffy could have stopped that. But no.
That's why he get no. The Cosmology Base said he remembered the music. Word up. Well, everybody in the building, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hope y'all had a great time. I did. We're going to pray for Jonathan Majors. He done fucked up the church's money. They got him fucked up. That boy, they done took that Marvel contract. They took that Marvel contract.
Oh, they took... You serious?
Disney back there?
Wow.
No more.
Wow.
And the sad part about it is what they convicted him of, he is guilty of. It's really probation. He ain't going to jail. But they convicted him of touching her in a technical point. When he picked her up and was trying to put her into the truck, and she bruised her neck, and for me to see her fighting and putting her hands up, broke her finger, that's all they needed for that. He was charged with 3 counts, only one of them stuck. And it all started from her, like they said, trying to get his phone. They got him on a video running away from her. If he was her aggressor, he was chasing him down. He's like, yo, leave me alone. That nigga start running.
Yo, you know what's sad, man? A lot of dudes that's gonna be really getting money, they gonna isolate themselves, man. And honestly, the prostitute game gonna go up because that's all niggas gonna want now, man. Niggas gonna be like, yo, I tried that. You know what? I just want to fuck.
Hold on, Craig.
Hold on. Excuse my language.
Stop. Let me ask you something. Why do we always get to the fact of prostitution? We get to the fact of prostitution.
That's the oldest fucking profession, Will.
No. We was talking about the GTA game. You said, yo, Dice.
You still talking about that? That shit,
I don't know why.
That was months ago.
I think about the GTA game.
Man, don't worry about that, man. That's because that conversation took place because I was trying to tell you, you don't buy that game for no fucking kids. You don't buy you got 10-year-olds playing that fucking game. What the fuck a 10-year-old know about slinging drugs and transporting and drug smuggling guns and having fucking meth labs and shit like that? You can't buy no game like that for your child, man. That shit that you got, that you want, that riding Republic shit, that's a game you buy for a fucking kid. You know what I mean?
I don't want to grow
up. You buy
up.
that for a fucking kid.
I'm getting that.
You buy that for a fucking kid. You don't buy GTA 5 for no fucking kid.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. So everybody out there that's listening, Big Dice wants Riders Republic, and I want
Mortal Kombat.
The last one.
Which is cool. Which is cool. They have fatality, brutality, whatever. That's cool.
Where you can put blood or no blood. But I'm going with the blood.
See what I'm saying? Of course. That's what makes it dope. Where you can rip the fucking heads off and see the blood dripping with the bone ripping.
And they got a couple of black dudes on there too. They got a black dude.
Oh, okay.
That's supposed to be more wickeder than Chun-Li.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I always like Mortal Kombat. I remember when they
my favorite,
first started that
shit.
shit.
I fuck with his rating. Rating is always gonna be my. I fuck with the guard. It's always gonna be rating. Maybe
I fuck with Scorpion. I fuck
maybe
with Scorpion. Get over here.
That's
and then my son burn you.
Just have you.
Yeah, and he predator you.
Did you see that movie?
His fatality.
How that when that nigga hit you with that ice, that nigga just. That ice is something dangerous, son.
And then he, in the game, he was predating niggas, man. He was ripping niggas' heads off and having a piece of your spine attached.
This motherfucker here done went crazy, y'all. I'm about to get out of here and take Egypt out before she go crazy. This motherfucker crazy, yo.
Yeah, go take her out, man. That's her cute. That's all that is. She's just like, come on, daddy, let's go. You know what the fuck this is. It's time to go.
Yo, shout out to the people that pulled up in the building. Shout out to the people that pulled up in the building. I'm about to act like a rash and break out, but I'm going live later on, so make sure, do me a favor, everybody that's coming in, if it's your first time coming in now, or if you see it on the background, you watch it, hit that bell notification so you know when I'm going live, and please subscribe. Shout out to Team Guardian, y'all already know what we're doing. Everybody else, love is love. Let's go.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?